What is good, everybody? Welcome back to Real Fan Sports and the Come On In Sports Network. I hope y'all all are doing amazing as we're going to be going live today for the Denver Nuggets and the Los Angeles Clippers. Game 6. See, will the Nuggets close it out or will the Clippers force a Game 7? That's what we're trying to figure out. I figured I would just hop in early because I'm literally just kind of sitting here at my computer. I was watching my brothers over at East Coast Gridiron, Dante and Khalid, go over their draft rankings. It was quite interesting. Make sure y'all go show our brothers some love over at East Coast Gridiron, man. They did two really great breakdowns. If you want to find your individual team, those are being uploaded separately, so you can go just to your team's evaluation, or you can watch both the live streams, man. They were really good. But yeah, man, just we're chilling, watching the end of this Knicks Detroit game, sipping on a little brew, and relaxing, getting ready for hopefully a good game tonight. This will be my last stream before I go away for the weekend, so probably won't be back here until Monday. So I figured, why not? Last day, let's go ahead and have some fun, and we'll chill out here. See Carlos in the building. What up, Los? How we doing, brother? How's that overtime treating you, or that turnaround treating you? Hope you're not working too hard, man. It is a 9-point game between the Knicks and Detroit right now, 94-85, as y'all can see below. Detroit was leading at half, and they did have a little bit of a lead, but the Knicks have pulled away a bit now. I think the Knicks are trying to close things out currently with a 3-2 lead. Detroit was my upset of the playoffs. I've obviously, my bracket is completely destroyed. I really just didn't think the Lakers were going to lose to the Timberwolves. Like, I thought it was going to be a tough matchup for sure. I thought it was going to go 6-7 games. I did not think it would go in 5. Goodness gracious. That was, tough. I didn't get to watch any of those games. I'm glad I didn't, because I probably been a little pissed off, but nevertheless, we're here, man. But we're just going to check out this game. I'll commentate a little bit of it as we're watching, waiting for the main game that we're covering today to start. I'm assuming it's probably going to switch to another channel since this game still has a full quarter left and we only got 30 minutes to the start of the next one. So we will switch as soon as the switch happens. What up, Marshall? What up, man? How we doing, brother? Said Nugget Station in effect. Come on, baby. Let's go, Marshall. Come on, man. Do they close things out today, Marshall? I think they do. I think they close things out today. I think they do. Should be fun. I think the Clippers are the favorites for tonight. But I think Denver goes ahead and takes this one to close out the series. But appreciate you joining back with us, Marshall. I know we're a little ways away from the game. Like I said, just kind of chilling, hanging out. Little half-court heave, airballed. That's an airball. Where's that soundbite at? Oh, there it is.
That's an airball.
That's an airball. Oh, goodness. I'm not sure if Nod's going to join today. I think he said he's going to try to come and join today as well. He'll probably come around the start of the game if he's able to, but if not, we're just going to chill, enjoy it. How's everybody's week been? We're getting close to Friday. Basically Friday for me. I don't have work tomorrow. I thought I was going to have a morning session, but I am off tomorrow now, so this is my Friday. I did also have an interview earlier this morning, which I believe went really good. So, fingers crossed, guys, that I get that call tomorrow. They said they'd be either calling me today or tomorrow. Haven't got the call yet, so I'm expecting to get one tomorrow morning, hopefully. And hopefully it's hey, you got the job. Come on in. Let's start the process. I am definitely excited and nervous about it, but more excited than anything, man. Ready to get everything started. Said I have to stay humble from Yoka's teachings, but I want to stay on parade. There you go. I like it. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it at all, Marshall. We got any bets on the game? Are you a betting man, Marshall? Let me see. I'm gonna put a little background music on, at least for right now, since we're not doing a full commentary and we're just kind of bullshitting. That way we don't have awkward silence while I'm just chilling. Son of a. What's the line right now? Let's see. Let's go look at the line. Well, will the game cast show me the line for the game? I see the odds are minus 250. I don't know what they got the line set up. Let me see if I can pull up NBA, see what the line's at. So I bet on Silver Age Comics, brother. On Silver Age Comics. I don't even know what that is. See that? That's more of a nonfiction thing, man. I don't be knowing about the comics and stuff like that. It's a matter of fact, I have to go and look up what is a Silver Age Comics. What is that? Oh, just vintage comics. Let's see. So Silver Age Comics, one of New York City's oldest comic shops, established in February 1991 in Queens, New York. Okay. Oh well, shit. I'm at the remind you to bring that up whenever Non gets back in here, man. Non's a super comic book nerd, man. He's a full blown junkie. I know he just found a dope new comic shop probably about, I don't know, maybe about 8 months ago now. So he's been loving that, man. It's always nice. I feel like, comic book shops is like, same thing as like a good sports bar, like, all of them are good, but you have those certain ones that you just fit with, and it's just like, chef kiss. Mwah. And so what do you mean you bet on them? What do you mean you bet on them? What does that mean? I definitely don't know the lingo. Let me see what the line is set to. The line is set to, oh, of course, I'm in Australia. I can't stand this. I don't know how to read Australia's bet lines at all. So never mind. I tried to fix this ESPN thing since it keeps putting me in Australia. It keeps putting ESPN.com.au. I tried switching it, cleared my cache, cleared my everything, and it still keeping me in Australia. I don't have a VPN on. I don't have nothing on. I don't know. I'm like low-key thinking about just completely uninstalling Opera and reinstalling it. Who knows? So, invest. All right, you mean you invest in them. Fair enough. So you have a big collection or what, Marshall? Any worth, big dollar value? Like, do you invest for the dollar value, or do you collect for yourself, right? Or a little bit of both? I feel like I never got into like any collecting hobbies and stuff like that. Like, I know like one thing I would love to do. I'd love to have a nice jersey collection, and I would love to collect sports memorabilia and stuff like that. I know I really actually got into sports card, or like wanted to start getting into sports cards. I just realized one of my cards fell. But I already know how I am. I got an addictive personality. If I buy one, I'm gonna start buying hundreds, and yeah, that ain't good for my pockets, man. I bought a big pack of cards back in February for the Senior Bowl. We went to a local card shop or local sports shop and bought one of the big packs of the Prisms, and then that joint was like $65, something like that. I was like, oh my god. And I ripped through all the packs, and I was like, man, should I get back in the car and go buy some more? I'm like, I don't know. What up, baby? Said I'm going to sleep at Nanny's to go take my test. I texted you. Okay. You snapped me, you mean? Okay, baby. How about you get into buying rent? You're so stupid. So you do both? Okay. So let me ask you this, Marshall. What do you believe is your most valuable comic? And then what is your favorite comic that you own? My niche is Marvel native/indigenous characters. I sell in native comics and art festivals in Denver. Oh, that's sick, bro. Oh, that's really sick. Hold up, now look, I'm about to tell Non about this, and tell him he needs to hop in. Yeah, man. Let me text her real quick. Give me 1 second while I'm typing all this out. Daniel Barry. What up, Daniel? How we doing, brother? Welcome back. Welcome back. How's life been, man? How has life been? Hopefully it's been great. Yeah, it's funny. Like I said, I've never I enjoy I've never read a full comic book or anything like that. But I enjoy like DC, Marvel, like I love all the movies and like, you know, some of the lore that comes with, you know, certain characters and different stuff like that. I'm not like stupid heavy deep into it, but I do enjoy it. And it's so funny because one of my buddies growing up, he was a huge like comic book nerd. You know, he had thousands of dollars worth of comic books, couple rare comics. He had collectible like statues, items, pictures, and different things like that. And he never told me the whole time I was growing up. I known the kid since I was like 4 or 5 years old. Been friends since then. Never told me about it. I didn't find out that he was into that stuff until like maybe I was like 22, 23. He brought it up. And I was like, bro, what the hell? I was like, why have you never told me this? And he's like, well, dude, I thought y'all would have made fun of me. And I was like, dude, I would have been collecting shit with you. I was like, you bastard, you should have told me. Yeah, I guess I kind of missed that startup phase of it, so I just never got into it. It is a 9-point game still, 89-98 between the Knicks and the Pistons. Ooh, and Anunoby with the and one opportunity to put him up 12. Win for the Burrows. Oh, yeah, definitely a foul. Bad defense there by Cunningham. Don't get your hands stuck in the cookie jar, brother. What MJ saying? You reach, I teach. You reach, I will teach. And Noby's just too strong. Like if you're gonna foul him inside, I mean, you got to make sure he can't go up with the ball. You can't get him with no soft nonsense. So he will convert 101-89. Duran gonna get a chance at and one himself on the opposite end. Okay, all right. How you been, Daniel? How's life been, brother? Daniel, I always forget, man. What teams do you support? I always forget that. I don't know why. That's pretty cool. Averaging 10 points, 10 boards, and 2 blocks. Also, hey, big shout out to my boy from Aussie, man. And Dyson Daniels getting most improved player of the year award. I think he was not received the award today or was yesterday. Big shout to the man. I hated that we gave up on him. I mean, it still was the right play to get DeJounte Murray, but you know, unfortunately Murray got hurt, so we didn't get to see the fruits of our labor with that one. But I hated to see Dyson go. I thought he had all the ability to be a good player. I just felt like he wasn't coached quite right. Big three for Cunningham. It's almost a must make. Can't get it to go. It's still an 11-point lead now, 103-92. Brunson trying to work on that left side. Gives over Anunoby. Anunoby's going to use his physicality to work his way inside. Probably should have went up and under. Hesitated. Kicks out. Hard drive. I'm sorry, not hard drive. Deuce drive. No good. Schroeder loses it, but he ends up in the hands of Cunningham, who gets the finish. Oh, wow. That's a sloppy assist, but nevertheless, it's an assist. Brunson fakes the alley-oop, decides to keep it and put up a weak-ass floater. Doesn't work. Schroeder now with a 3 to cut the lead.
That's an air ball.
I think that they got tipped. I mean, they need 3. They need to start. You got to start looking for 3s. Good pass, shooter inside, extra handoff, and a simple dunk. Yeah, that's good. What's that? 7? All right, 7 point lead for the Knicks. Cut down a little bit, just a little bit. I saw y'all had a pretty good stream yesterday for the Lakers and T-Wolves. How did that game go? Did anybody here watch? Was it a close one or was it a complete blowout? I didn't watch highlights or nothing. Took me some sleep medicine early on and I knocked the hell out. Went to bed. Went to sleep. Had the interview, like I said, in the morning. So I wasn't even going to tip myself with trying to stay up and do the stream. Because I already know if I stay up and watch sports till midnight, I'm going to end up being up for another 2-3 hours. So I was like, yeah, let me not do that to myself. I went ahead and went to sleep at like 9:30, 10 o'clock. Are they doing a part 2 of this movie? I'm so surprised they're doing a part 2 of that movie with was it Blake Lively and what's her damn name? What is her damn name? Anna Kendrick. I knew it was Ann something. I couldn't think of the last name. Anna Kendrick. I heard that Anna Kendrick hated working with Blake Lively, but that movie was pretty good. Want it, need it, cheese it. Oh, I didn't realize Hoodie was going live today. I probably could have joined him today too. Oh, goodness. Ooh. Yeah, I have such a, I wouldn't say a busy weekend. It's a fun, busy weekend, but I'm basically gone every day. We're going to leave tomorrow, trying to go to my cousin's. We're hoping he doesn't get called into work. I texted him and told me to let him know, tell me what the deal is, whether or not he gets called in or not. I haven't heard anything from him, so I'm assuming that means we're good to go over there. So going to go see him. Me and my cousin are close. We used to hang out every week. But since he moved, it's been every handful of months. So it's been like 5 months since I've seen him. So we're going to go over there. It sucks. My niece and nephew, my godkids aren't going to be home. They're going to be at their mom's. So, but we're going to go over there, have some drinks, hang out. And then Saturday, go and visit with my pops. I think we're going to play some cards or something like that. Maybe go try to play. I want to go play some pool, man. I've been like really craving playing some pool. I haven't gone played in forever. I think he said he doesn't think he'll be able to that day, but I'm hoping I could try and convince him. I don't know what I'll have to do that. Okay, and then Nance's gonna join in just a couple minutes as well. Yo, JR, what up, baby? Say, yo, I got money on a game. Oh, JR, are we winning tonight? What's your money on? Give me the rundown, JR. I was waiting for someone to tell me they got bets. I may add some money. I'm gonna see how my bills look after May 12th. All right, that's when all my bills come out after May 12th. I'm gonna see how I'm looking then. If I'm looking okay, I'm gonna put some money in my DraftKings account, or actually, I might switch over to FanDuel if I'm being completely honest. I think I'm gonna switch over to FanDuel, and I'm gonna go put some money in. I'm gonna start doing some bets too. Maybe win a couple $100. You know what I'm saying? What bets we got riding on the line tonight? Don't tell me you're taking the Clippers again, JR. Just don't tell me that. I mean, I'd almost prefer that you would just not even bet on the game and just do some player props, if anything. Or maybe like some totals action. Or are you betting on this Knicks Detroit game that we got up right now as we're waiting for the next game to start up? I've been kind of craving a good bet lately. I feel like I'm due for one. You know what I mean? Like you ever feel like that? And like what's killing me right now too is that Main Star has been like just absolutely smashing it in his bets lately, and it's killing me. And I'm like, I want in on the action, right? I want to play too. I'm having full blown FOMO of not being able to bet on games. Now I do normally wait to the end of round one before I start betting on NBA basketball because regular season basketball and playoff basketball are two totally different things. The what the refs allow are two completely different things. What the players, how physical they are, how many minutes they play, it's completely different than the regular season as well. So I normally like to wait after round one before I start going. I don't like to bet round one, and then I also don't really like betting game one of any rounds because I like to see how the reps are going to handle things. Because every series they start calling something a little bit harsher or a little weaker. That always seems to be a trend with the NBA. So I don't like to bet on game ones, and I don't like to bet on round ones. Maybe if it like gets to game 6, game 7, I'll throw some in. It is a close game right now, though. Detroit has finally tied things up. It's back to 103 all. This game is low-key kind of crazy. All right, so let's see. JR said, I got Aaron Gordon over 14.5. Kawhi over 36.5 points, rebounds, and assists, and Jokic over 7.5 assists. So your biggest axe is probably Kawhi, right? It'd probably be Kawhi. I mean, like, what Kawhi's going to show up? I mean, he's got to show up today, right? Like, that's what we would think, right? Is that what we're projecting? Let's see. Let's check out Aaron Gordon the last couple games. All right, so this was game 5. Gordon put up 23. All right, what was game 4? Take a look. Gordon put up just at 14. Okay. Okay. Oh shit. 1-4 too much. What was game 3? What was game 3 like? All right, game 3 was 15. Okay, so so he truly is floating around that. He's really floating around that 14.5, eh? Really floating around it. Oh man. Okay. All right. Look, I'm not mad at the bet. I like it. I'm in. I am invested. Let's do it. I haven't looked at any bets at all. So like, once I get some money in the account, maybe next week. Depending if I hear back and I get the okay, I got this job tomorrow. If I get that phone call tomorrow, then I'll throw some money on and I'll make some bets this coming week. Show y'all how to win some money. Everybody on this channel thinks all I do is lose. I gotta show them how it's done. I'm gonna start small, man. $5, 3-4 legs. Something simple. Get that total up to a couple hundred, right? Then start sprinkling some $20, $30 bets. And then if we get up to around 500, maybe throw in $100 bet here and there, something fun. Maybe you see something like that. Who knows, man? It's playoff time. Give me 1 second, guys. All right. I'm assuming they're going to put the game somewhere else. I'm assuming it's going to be True TV, right? That's where it normally goes. If it's not on TNT, they put it on True TV, right? Let me take a look and see. I doubt they're going to show us. So we got hockey over on ESPN. They're not going to put it on ESPN2 because they got some PFL World Tournament right now. They could throw it. They could put it on the NBA TV. It might go on NBA TV. I'm sure we'll find out in just a second. Yo, Eric Wallace. What up, my guy? What up, Eric? How you doing, man? Eric, you're a Seahawks fan, right, Eric? I was actually just watching one of our guys over at ECG do their draft grades for the NFC, man. And they actually had the Seahawks as one of the best drafts in the NFL this year. How you feeling after the draft, Eric? And Carlos isn't here today. I think Carlos is actually working turnaround right now. So I know he said he's going to try and upload some videos and stuff, but I think he's going to be in and out probably for the next, I think he said next like 3 to 4 weeks, something like that. But if I remember correctly. All right. I'm waiting to see when they're going to tell us where the game's going to be switched over to. It is 9 o'clock now, so that game should be starting any moment. Oh my gosh, look at this. The Pistons are going to go ahead and steal game 6. The Pistons already should have this series won, man. They've given it up at the end of quarters twice. So, like, this isn't very surprising to me, but they can't close out games. And right now we're seeing the opposite. We're seeing the Knicks struggling to close out games. Have you had any luck recently, JR, in any bets? Are you up or down for the playoffs? Are you up or are you down for the playoffs so far? Yeah, I think Brunson stumbled for sure. I think they're gonna still. Did Durham pull the chair from underneath him? I mean, he was running at him, so I don't think that matters. I think if he's moving, I think they're still gonna call it, but that'll be interesting to see what they rule that. It'll be interesting to see what they rule that. I honestly think it could go either way. I think it could go either way. Motion. Hey, what you got to say? Hey. What you got to say? Say you're down bad? No shit, huh? Oh, don't tell me that, Jay. Don't tell me that Jay. I don't want to hear that, man. All right, look, this is where it's just round 1, right? This is where the tides turn, right? This is where we lock in, baby. Come on. I think he does stumble a bit. They haven't told us where the Marshall, if you hear where they switched the game to, let me know, because I haven't heard anything yet. I haven't heard of a channel switch yet. I mean, what we talking, Jay? We down like 100, couple hundred, couple thousand? Like what are we talking? Hey ho, hey ho. They call him Flopper. I'm actually not mad at that one bit. Brunson is for sure a flopper. 110%. Don't matter what way you look at it. Brunson is exactly that. He is a flopper, no doubt. All right, so we're about to get a ruling on it. Oh, they're gonna call no foul. Oh, I actually can't believe that. I actually can't believe that. 300 PJ. Oh yeah, PJ did fuck you pretty bad, Jay. Yeah, PJ definitely didn't help the cause. Wait, what? Oh no! Oh shit! Oh shit! My bad. It ain't even about this. I done messed up playing this gosh darn video game. The hell are we at? All right, guys, can we tell me the channel of the other game? Like, I am interested in this game because it is close, but like we're here for Nuggets and Clippers. They're doing the same things they did yesterday to us, or 2 days ago to us. All right, so Knicks are gonna get the ball back. I mean, look, 300 still ain't that bad. You know what I'm saying? 300 still ain't that bad. It's not great. It's not great. It's not ideal. It's definitely not ideal, but it ain't bad. It ain't bad. It's chill. It's chill. It took that so quick. I've still yet to hear the change of the game. Let me see if it has started yet. It hasn't started yet, so we're still good for now. I wonder if they are actually having. I wonder if they don't have a backup plan and they're having just started late. So we are tied at 105 all between the Knicks and Detroit, waiting for the Clippers Nuggets game to start. Cunningham pass inside. It's a soft pass, but Duran all over it. I love the press on Brunson as well. My phone's about to die. Oh, say it ain't so. Towns with 12 seconds. Oh, he tried to go inside. He loses it. Oh no. 4-point game. Detroit's loud, baby. Detroit don't know how to act right now. They said none of our teams have been good in a decade. None of our teams have been good in a decade. We don't know how to act right now. They're going crazy in Detroit. Oh, not a missed free throw. Can't do that. Can't miss a free throw. Can't do that, my friend. Can't do that, my friend. Whoa. All right, they're gonna get an early foul. Still waiting on the switch, man. Still waiting on the switch. Come on. They're gonna sit Thompson down after just 3 personals? That really doesn't make sense. He's been doing his he's been doing his job. That's poor coaching. I don't know about that. Oh, they don't let Hart get straight to the cup. That's a foul. What up, MS? How we doing, brother? What's good, baby? How's work going, main star? I feel like you haven't complained as much about work lately. You still working hard, or are you back to hardly working? Brunson, that's a good drive, but misses it. Oh my goodness! Someone check that rim for some Saran wrap on it, bro. They got some plastic wrap on the rim. Something's blocking a glass. Some Harlem Globetrotters type shit. All right, still no update on the Clippers Nuggets game. Oh, that's on you. I miss you, baby, but I don't want to miss a thing. One second, guys. I believe, okay, game. Oh, so they are pushing the game back. Okay. MS said no work today. Never on a. Oh, well, fair enough. I forget it is Friday for you. I forget it is Friday. Well, there you go, man. You living life then. How was the weather yesterday, man? I saw you had the fire burn and everything. You know, it looked nice, bro. I don't know about y'all. I love it when it rains outside. You know, go outside. You know, like my favorite thing whenever I lived at the old house was, you know, just a nice. A nice what you call it, like go outside while it's raining, or at least open out the bay doors or whatever, you know, smoke a little cigar underneath the patio, maybe drink a little, get you a little bourbon or a little whiskey. It used to be so funny back in my old my gaming days, and where I used to stream Fortnite and 2K and Call of Duty and all that crap over on Twitch. Whenever it was like a nice, like rainy day outside, like nothing crazy rain, but you know, just coming down a little bit. I had that tin like overhang, or whatever you want to call whatever material it was. I'd go and I'd take my computer, I would take my monitor, I'd take my monitor, take my PlayStation, pull me out a chair, bring me out something so I can rest, kick my feet up on, and I'd play games outside while smoking a cigar and playing video games outside in the back, man. It was so peaceful. I think my biggest stream was doing that, and it was so funny. Everybody's like, what the hell is going on? Why are you outside? I'm like, because it's nice outside. It's like, do y'all not hear that, the sound of that rain? It's beautiful. Just relaxing. Not to say I believe the game is okay. Cool. But what's good, everybody? Everybody that's tuning in right now, we're waiting on the Nuggets and Clippers game. We believe it has been pushed back as we're catching the tail end here of Game 6 between the Knicks and Detroit. Detroit currently up by 5. The Knicks are, I believe, about to shoot some free throws. They win this, they end the series. Detroit wins, they stretch it out to a Game 7. Game 7 at Madison Square. Doesn't get much better than that. Said major accident in my area this morning. 35 kilometers of small metal fell from a truck on the freeway. 400 plus cars with punctures. Total grid. Oh God. Guy said, "Don't call me. I'm going to take me down." All right. Good luck, baby. Everybody, wish Skyla good luck in her test. Good luck, Skyla. Woo, you got it. Woo. Nah, that sucks, Maystar. Did you hear about the incident we were talking about the other day with the coins truck breaking down and crashing in Texas? Let me see if I can find the video of it. I want to say 40 might have sent me a video. Let me see if he sent me one. I haven't checked my DMs in a while. Okay, he did not. Coin truck Rex in DFW. Can I find a video on it? Yeah, look at this. Look at this shit, guys.
Tough job workers did not expect today. They spent hours picking up millions of dimes spilled on the side of a highway. They used vacuums, rakes, and
wrong one. Hold up.
Even got down on the ground and picked them up with their hands.
They estimated a couple of millions of dimes spilled. The estimate was like something around like $750,000 worth of dimes spilled over
along Highway 287 in Alvord.
They don't really have a video of like all of it on the ground where you can see it all on the highway and everything like that. Let's see if I can find a better video, or even a better picture. But yeah, it was like some like they estimated millions of dimes spilt all over the floor. Insanity, man. Yeah, look, all that's dimes. All that there is dimes. In freaking sanity. Insanity. So it is a 4-point game. They got less than a second to get a shot up. It's going to be an inbound from the baseline. They get a shot off, but it goes short. So 4-point game with 2 minutes to go in this fourth quarter. God damn, my mom just walked in his house slamming doors and shit like she owns the place. Brunson trying to get inside. Schroeder all over him. Loses it. Tries to bait the foul. Good body control by Schroeder not to foul him, but he does get the finish under the rim. So 2-point game. 37 points now for Jalen Brunson. 7 assists. Oh, it's off Knicks, right? Yeah, dude, it was crazy, bro. That sucks on the incident out there, though. Hopefully, everybody's okay that's involved. That definitely sucks. I remember, like, I think it was like 2 years ago, we had like 3 days in a row where trucks caught on fire on the highway I take to work. Oh my God, they stole it. And Towns is going to get fouled. He's going to have to earn the 2 points at the line. 1 second. Actually, I'm gonna unmute right now, guys, because my mom just came in. She asked me. My mom cleans buildings at night, and she asked me if I was going into her vehicle taking her vacuum out and putting it in a different way because she's a creature of habit and she puts it in the same way every time, but the last couple times it hasn't been. So you're telling me someone is breaking in to your car, not stealing nothing, but they're like, there's nothing worth stealing in this fucking Fiat, which that I can understand because there ain't nothing worth stealing that Fiat. Maybe a phone charger, but I think they're both broken anyway, so it doesn't matter. And then but they're like, what, fuck it, we're gonna flip this vacuum around. No. I mean, look, that is funny, and that does make me wish I did think of that because that's something I definitely would have done back in high school. But no, I have not done that. That's ridiculous. Oh yeah, you don't. Oh, for sure. I do think you're crazy, and like we don't have a bunch of people in here today, but I'm sure they all think you're crazy too. It's so funny. My mom accuses me of that because she knows that that's some stupid shit that me and my cousin especially used to do. Whenever we were staying at my grandma's, they went 1 for 2 at the line, but the Knicks got it back somehow. So right now they're down by 1 with a minute. Brunson, 3, 2, 1. Try to draw a foul. Just don't foul. Great strip. But yeah, me and my cousin, when we were all staying at my grandma's house after Hurricane Ida, I think the most recent hurricane, we would do things to make them think that they were insane. So we would like take her picture frames and like flip them upside down, take her flower pots and like switch them out with other flower pots in her house, or like take photos that were facing out and like face them back against the wall and like just do stupid shit like that to make her think she's crazy. And we'd be like, May, we didn't touch these things. But yeah, so apparently, yeah, okay. Yeah, thing with this is to tow the cars, the tow truck tires are also getting punctured. They'll need to use magnets at 35 kilometers to collect them. Main freeway shuts outbound for a day. I'm betting tires price just skyrocket. Jesus. So what spill? What happened? What spilled out causing the causing tires to pop? Ain't going back no more. All right, Dern's to shoot 2 from the line. Great game so far for Dern. Oh God, misses 1. Getting clutch free throws, really messing up the Pistons right now. Oh, that's right. You said small scrap metal. I got you. Well, there's got to be a simpler way, right? Like you couldn't put something over the tires to like, I feel like there has to be something invented that you could put over the tires to protect them from getting pierced by the scrap metal. I just feel like there has to be something easier than bringing out a full-blown magnets. If there isn't something invented, you know what, maybe you should come up with it, bro. Maybe you should come up with it. Next time there's a spill of nails or scrap metal or tacks in the road or, something. Every parachute, it might not sell a lot for many years, but you know what? It might sell a lot for 1 year, 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you need to invent something. I don't know. Although you probably do it cheap too. Like it'd probably be like a layer of like thick rubber, like inch deep, like just like more malleable rubber or something. I don't know. Hey, something like 6 inches, right? It's about 6 inches, right? Right. Super random. I saw the funniest shit earlier today on Twitter. Some dude tweeted out. He said, "Just found out that a cockfight is between 2 chickens." He said, I wasted the last 8 months for nothing." Pretty good. What up, Nah?
What's up?
Big chillin'. Okay, so it is on NBC now. So we are finally switching over. How much time is left? I mean, like, it's not even worth me switching, is it? Oh, no, it probably is. All right. It's 40 seconds, but it's a 2-point game. It's going to go for another, like, 5-10 minutes at least. All right, they said NBC. Do I even have NBC?
You should.
Well, this is a commercial. Nope, this is not right. So it's not NBC. What they said NBC, right? Am I tripping?
I didn't hear, so I'm not sure.
I could have sworn they said NBC. Oh, it's on NBA TV. NBA TV.
Okay. What up, man, sir? How you doing, brother?
All right, so JR's got JR needs Aaron Gordon 15 points. He needs Kawhi Leonard 36 points, rebounds, and assists combined.
Knicks
And then
tied
he
the game
needs-
with 35.6 seconds left.
And then he needs Jokic with 8 assists. That's what he needs for his parlay.
Cunningham misses. Knicks take final timeout.
I'll tell you what, Jamal Murray has already gotten started from his mid-range jumper, and that is a scary sign after he dropped 40 just the other day. God, my MPJ, I don't know why I wouldn't say a waste. He's a waste of a max contract. I'll say that comfortably. But I'd almost put him at the edge where he's like just scaping by with how great of an athlete he is instead of taking full advantage of it.
Why? What did you see?
It's just like, like he just puts up these little put and pop shots. Like instead of going after it, it's like, dude, you're 6 foot like 8, 6'9", whatever you are, and you just like in the basket inside the paint. Well, put a dribble down, back that dude off, and dunk it on the asses. I don't get it.
That has never been his game.
I know it's not. That's what I'm saying. He's the little put and pop, man.
He's a shooter.
Like I know he is. But then you see Brown get the ball, who's smaller in size, smaller in weight, smaller in height, gets underneath, puts a body on the defender, goes inside for an easy layup, and I'm like, oh, goaltend. Added the story to general Discord. Preach.
20.6 left.
I try to turn off advertising on my Opera. I don't think it's working though. I tried to turn off the ads, but I don't think it worked. I might have to restart. I didn't restart it, so maybe I'll give him the
benefit of the doubt.
I give him one of them.
Brunson gets the inbound. Got guarded by Asar Thompson. 12 seconds. He's already wasted 7 seconds.
Thompson's been all over him, man.
Screen comes. Brunson for 3. Got it with 4 seconds left.
Wow. That should just about do it. I don't think they have a player like that on their roster to make that 3-pointer with 5 seconds.
I mean, actually, they do.
Who's your best three? Who is it?
Asar can do that easy.
You think so?
Yes. Asar and Amin, I know they just came from like high school or college, but they are some of the best players I've seen come out of college in a long time. I've been watching them since they've been in high school. They're from the Bay Area.
Oh, Powell, you should have shot that shit.
They're really good. But they both come in like showing their defensive prowess first.
Well, I can't be mad at a young buck showing their defense first. I ain't mad at that at all.
Yeah, they can ball.
Yeah, well, look, defense keeps you on teams, but score gives you contracts.
Yeah.
All right, that's just a random ass commercial during the middle of something. Okay. They're like middle of conversation as someone called a timeout. They're just like commercial.
I mean, honestly, if you for a 3, Tim Hardaway can hit that. Tobias can hit that.
I ain't trusting Tobias with a 3, not after how he's been shooting.
I'm gonna say
you got to go Cade. You got to go Cade. I feel like. All right, I'm gonna switch over to that game since it's gonna switch over in a second.
Yeah, it's the last play of the game anyway.
Yep.
Oh,
I know, huh, JR? Yeah, they got Schroeder too. Cunningham's with the inbound?
Yeah.
Yeah, they wanted Cunningham. Oh! Goofy! Goofy! Hold the ball!
And that's how you lose.
That sucks.
And
there's nothing worse than not getting a last second shot off. There's nothing worse. I mean, it was done perfectly. It was meant for Cunningham. The escape, it was meant for a deep Cunningham 3 from like 35 feet out. But it was if a trap comes up high, there's the feed out to Beasley, and Beasley was wide open. My dude had a full area code available.
He just wasn't paying attention.
Oh man! All right, well, look, it's gonna switch us into the game that we all came here for between the Nuggets and the Clippers. It is 10-9 early in the first. See, so far, let's see. Gordon with 2 points, 3 points for Jokic, 2 for Murray, 2 for Braun, 4 for Powell, 2 for Dunn, 2 Harden, 2 Zubac.
Okay.
Okay.
Damn, Pistons. You're supposed to push out to game 7. And then go win.
So, man.
And then win in
to be
Madison
honest,
Square Garden.
They should have won this series.
Yeah,
inexperience is what cost them to lose this. Is the inexperience.
And then the NBA came out and said that last game they should have won because the foul that wasn't called should have been called. They would have got free throws and won the game.
Of course they did.
Yeah.
Nothing like the NBA coming after the game, being like, "Yeah, the refs missed it. Sorry."
I never understood the point of the 2 minute. Like, why give us a 2 minute if you're not going to make any changes?
I feel like all the NBA and all the NFL and I mean all of NFL, all of American sports in general. Once refs start getting fined or fired for not doing their jobs correctly, you know, every fan from every sport, regardless of your city or your team, is going to rejoice in happiness, unless you're a Chiefs fan or a Lakers fan.
That's funny. Or your Dolph and Carlos, I don't believe it's happening. They don't want to believe it's happening.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, we're talking to you, Carlos and Dolph.
No, we all see it. Y'all just denying it. The biggest thing about the Chiefs thing, if it wasn't factual for the Chiefs, Super Bowl wouldn't happen the way Super Bowl happens. As soon as the game started getting called fair, they got their asses handed to them. As soon as Jamal again, back in his bag from mid-range. Don't leave that guy wide open in the first quarter from mid-range. You got to always have a man on him. He is a streaky player. So he gets that easy mid-range back. Where are you at, Nan? Where are you at with time? Hold on, let me get back to it. Don't come down. Don't come down screen. It's so special. 6:23.
KO showing the game. Okay.
Right,
let me know when it gets to 6. Let me know when it gets to 6:15.
I'm at 6:12.
Oh, what the fuck? All right, let me jump back. All right, let me know when it gets to 6 minutes.
Now.
All right, beautiful. Who is that? That Dunn? Dunn getting some starting reps. He had a really good game last week.
Yeah, they've been actually relying on him.
Pull up mid range. Yeah, all right, get that bucket to go. But let's get a good game today, baby. You know, I don't know why I feel like today is going to be one of them games that's going to be down to the wire. It's going to be fun. I have a feeling. Game 6 in Los Angeles. Denver wins to move on to the next round. Clippers win to stretch it to a 7 as Aaron Gordon gets a good spin and dunk.
Let's get that game 7.
All right, we need that. Foul? Oh, he didn't shoot. No basket. Foul.
Yeah, he should have. He should have shot.
Just put the shot up, pal. Learn from your teammate James Harden. He never not throws the ball up. Yeah,
he made the right play. but
Just
you should have shot it.
just put it up. Just put it up there. You know?
Free throws.
But and we'll see Dunn now after a foul. I don't know if that's a couple of early ones for him. He's going to go ahead and take a step out, and we'll have Batum come in. Harden has been playing bad, bro. Look at Murray getting inside. I don't think that is that a foul. I thought he tripped on his own feet. Did he trip on a leg?
I thought he tripped over his own feet too, but it was really fast.
I know I'm on the wrong side of this, but I do not think Ty Lue is a very good head coach.
Hey, you know what? I was watching the game the other day and I was like, has Ty Lue ever had a team that didn't have superstars before he got there?
No. And even when he won with those superstars, it wasn't because of him. No, like just yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what was it? Because every team he's gone to has already had superstars there. He never had to build anything.
Good job by Kawhi. No, never has had to build anything. Never had to, like I'm saying, I don't want to take away from him as a coach because that's rude. But like he's had players with experience that he never had to coach them, so to speak. You know, because he had a lot of on-court coaches. You know,
some good veterans.
Yeah.
Like
again,
as much as we talk trash about Harden, Harden's a good player. They're good players. Powell's a good player. The guys he lost, they let go.
Kawhi's a great player.
All good players. It was like
Zubac is a veteran, good player.
As bad as the Clippers have not been able to achieve, they've always had good players.
Yeah,
like
I agree.
You go from the early '90s to now, they've always had good players.
BKL Contreras, sports entertainment guy. What up, man? Said, let's fucking go. The Knicks is now advancing. We beat the Pistons by Brunson downtown in the club. Look, hey, BKL, look, I'm proud of you. Congrats to your Knicks. Can we admit though y'all didn't deserve to win that series? Can we say that like I mean y'all won it, so I can't talk shit, but can we say that y'all kind of got away with it a little bit? Y'all gonna have to play a lot better in round two. Y'all have to play a lot better in round two. Because you know, there's only one other team in the out there in the West, or I'm sorry, in the East that has, you know, no experience that's left over, and that's the Pacers. And they want revenge on y'all. I don't know who y'all's next matchup is, but if it is the Pacers, that's going to be fun.
Let me look right now.
Al with the...
That's an air ball.
Oh, they play the Celtics next.
Oh, yeah, y'all getting rolled. Y'all getting rolled. Jamal Murray. Splash. If you remember, spam the splash emote. I haven't seen enough emotes in the chat recently.
Yeah, I haven't either. It's disheartening. It makes me feel sad.
You know, we want to add more, but y'all don't use the ones we got. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to spend the time or the money, or spend Mainstar's time for people not to use them. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna make Mainstar make them for me. He's a working man now. I just not on Fridays. Mondays I'm gonna get him.
I need to give the biggest shout out to Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards, and not for beating LeBron, not for that. It's what he did after the game. This fool walked around the entire stadium outside the stadium. And he was doing the Shannon Sharp, whatever song, Lakers this and Lakers in 5. Like he was walking around the entire stadium doing that.
That was a real
trash the whole time.
Hey, look, like Anthony Edwards is a real word I cannot say. That's who Anthony Edwards is. So, he's a real one, bro.
I was like, this fool really walked around the stadium after the game. I was like, that's hilarious. I was like, you gotta let this kid, man. As much as he don't want to be the face of the NBA, I think it should be him. I
wish he would just embrace it. Yeah. I wish he would just embrace it. I know, you know, but would you want to be? I don't know if I'd want to be, not with the way they tear down all the faces or all those that attempt to be it. I wouldn't want to be, but he should be.
And I get that. I get that because I do agree, because they tear down LeBron. Anybody who's supposed to be the next up, they tear down Steph.
Outside of Lakers fans, they tore down.
Yeah.
Outside of Lakers fans, they tore down Kobe. They tear down. We even tear down Jason Tatum. I mean, I tear him down, but I still have respect for him as a player. I think he is one of the best players in the league right now. But they tear him down to where people don't even put him in the conversation, and he is. He absolutely is the conversation. Yeah.
The only person they wouldn't tear down right now, only two, is probably Giannis? and Luka.
No, Luka's getting tore down now because of his weight. Yeah, I don't know. They're coming at him right now. They said Luka, after losing Game 5, can be found at your local buffet, is what was being spammed around the internet yesterday. Yeah, I saw you at live for the game, and I was like, "Fuck, that's the game you're doing." I was like, because I had just take my sleeping meds, and I took it and I looked and I said, "Oh, it's that game." I was like, "Fuck!" I was like, I can't even pull it up because if I pull it up, I'm gonna watch it. I didn't. I went to sleep.
I would say,
was it a good game? At least, not really.
Yes and no.
Okay.
It was the best I ever seen Rudy Gobert play.
Wow.
Rudy Gobert looked like he was the best player in the league at some points.
Wow.
Like he had 24 rebounds.
Wow.
Yeah. The Lakers made him look amazing, and they did. The Lakers would not play.
They wouldn't play Jackson Hayes. I heard that. I heard that Redick would not play Hayes. And
I'm like, that was the dumbest thing you could have done.
And it's like, I understand that Hayes isn't that guy and everything like that, but it's like, if what you're trying isn't working, why not try something else? Why are you being so overly confident in what your strategy is? I mean, at some point you got to switch it up, and just, even if you just give it a look for 5-10 minutes and just see what happens.
And that's what he should have done.
And then if it still doesn't work, then okay, then go back to what you were doing, and just whatever happens. I mean, they need a big. Next year will be the test if LeBron stays another year, if he's healthy enough to be late for another year, because we've seen many times this season where he's had to take multiple breaks, and these are legitimate breaks. His body don't move like that anymore.
I know it'll be interesting bad feet too.
Yeah.
BKO said, "I can't believe I look at Instagram and they literally making fun for Lakers in 5."
Yeah.
But you got said too, BKO. All Laker fans and Shannon Sharp were teasing this Lakers in 5 since playoffs started. So you put it out there, you get it back.
I'm not gonna lie, I had the Lakers winning, but I had them winning in 6 or 7. And whenever I was seeing Lakers in 5, Lakers in 4, and all this stuff, and I was like, are y'all insane? I was like, are y'all insane? That's a disrespect to the Timberwolves. Absolute disrespect.
And that was also people thinking that LeBron was still LeBron of 3 years ago.
But fuck that thing. He's LeBron of 2012 right now, bro. Some of them are really like again. I'm seeing more and more things came out like that we talked about the other day about how he is. Can we really count him as one of the top 5 because he lost in the playoffs in round 1 with Luka? I'm like, he's 40, 41, I think now.
Like he made it to the playoffs at 40. Yes.
And he played Luka for 20 games, for a little over 20 games. like, come on, guys. Come on. I mean, look, I'm not one to hate on LeBron, but I understand the LeBron hate, but I'm like, now y'all are just being obnoxious. Rudy Gobert is still shit to me, BKO. I'm sorry. He's still shit to me, but that's fine.
I'm not a big fan of Rudy, but I will say
I say not shit, but
last night he looked really good. I mean, he wasn't like no crazy offensive beast, but he was like 12 or 15.
You don't need to be.
He was like 12, 15 or something like that. 24 rebounds. He played how we all assumed he should have played.
10 points, 20 rebounds for a center. Hall of Fame numbers. give me that all day.
But those are numbers we all expected him to have before, because he's 7-1, 7-3?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, somewhere in between there. Nuggets right now on a 10-2 run, 27-20. Kawhi bringing it down, guarded up high. I'm not sure who that is. Who is that? Who's that number 8? Watson. Oh, I remember Watson. Who did he play? He hasn't been with the Nuggets. Where does Watson come from, Marshall, if you're still here? He didn't play with the Nuggets last year, did he? Oh, good block by Jones. Oh, I'm sorry. That's wait, no, I'm sorry. Watson. Yeah, Watson's on the Nuggets, right? Oh, never mind. I don't know. I'm confused now. I think so. Yeah, Peyton Watson.
I actually don't remember. I don't remember his damn name.
I don't either. Kawhi spinning inside on Jokic, feeds out Bogdanovich. Jones goes baseline, kicks out Batum, corner three, got it. Splash. 27-24-0, 2 blocks, 12-15 field goals. Yeah, I mean that's unreal, man. What a day. Still not he's still not better than Anthony Edwards. So let's calm it down, BKL. Let's calm that down a little bit.
Yeah,
I'm not the biggest fan of Rudy, and the only reason why is not that I don't think he's a good player, is that I don't think he lives up to the ability that he has. I feel like he plays beneath himself at times, and like players that do that really upset me.
Yeah, I get that.
And that's why I'm not the biggest fan of like Kawhi Leonard, because I think he plays beneath himself a lot. Same thing with Michael Porter Jr. I feel like he plays beneath himself a lot.
Yeah.
You know, it's not taking anything away from how good they are, how good they can be. It's just sometimes I don't feel like they play at full potential.
He's always been with Denver.
Oh, I guess I'm just tripping. What up, SB?
Yeah.
No good on the second free throw for Russ. Russ had a good game yesterday in the second quarter, or not yesterday, but Tuesday. Bogdanovich controlling the rock, guarded up high by Watson. They want to get it to Kawhi. He's calling the ball off, but he gets it anyway. Now he's going to get double team with Jokic and Jamal Murray. Switches sides. Batum has to just put one up from the shooting spot. Misses, going to go out of bounds. They're going to say off Nuggets. I thought it was off Zubac, though.
You said Rudy's that guy. Nah. Nah, son. Nah.
MS, we've already invented a way to pick up metal scrap off the road. It's called unemployed Americans. So stupid, SB.
So
stupid. Y'all don't have like a DOTD or anything like that goes out there and does that? I mean, obviously it's a lot that y'all had to pick up, but I definitely feel like there could have been an easier way to get that done, though, instead of having to like get magnets to pull it out. That seems so tedious.
No, with big mags, it's probably going pretty quick.
Maybe.
Yeah, magnets are, when you get the big industrial ones, some things are strong. They're very strong.
He said it's like 30 kilometers of scrap metal spilt all over.
Yeah, that's the only way they're gonna be able to do is they're gonna probably go over with the magnets, then another form of magnet just to go over a second time. Probably what happened here.
It shut him out for the whole day. Well, they were talking about like even before they could tow the cars off, and I was like, I'm surprised there's not something that you could put over the tires of the tow trucks to be able to pull the cars out.
Oh, probably not. Yeah.
Like I'm surprised there's not some type of like, I don't know, like 4 or 5 inch rubber or something like that can go over the tires or something like that, or some type of fitted coating that can go over the tires so they can at least pull the cars out and then just have it cleared.
The only car that really has that is the Air Force, the president's car.
Well, yeah.
That's the only one that has.
Well, I mean, I'm not necessarily exactly those type. I'm saying something that can just cover and go over those for those type of situations. Like, yeah. I don't know. That's just me thinking. But anyway, first off, Sinbad, don't come in here all smiley after you just made fun of unemployed Americans. Okay, that's fucked up. Sinbad said,
jerk.
Dickhead. Hi guys, on my way to Adelaide again. Beautiful week, weather ahead. There is it actually beautiful, SB, or is it, or are you fibbing?
It's probably raining. It's just the best you can get.
Oh, and if I'm on the radio and your family's in the car, I'm sorry, family, for cussing. Sorry for cussing. But enjoy the road trip, brother. The trucks that have magnets on them, they'll need to be fitted ahead of the vehicle. They currently don't exist, I believe. Okay, I got you. I mean, it is a rare occasion of something like that would happen, but I mean, I would assume like nails being spilt by a bunch and having someone to pick up nails quickly or something. You know, I don't know. What do I know, man? I'm just guessing around.
Yeah, the solid tires.
I ain't gonna lie. I
do a
just
good
looked.
job.
I'm sorry. I just looked at that commercial where they hit the baseball at the screen, and I looked over and I flinched. I flinched a little bit because as I looked over, the baseball was coming right at me.
First time I seen that, it caught me off guard too.
Okay. As long as I'm not alone. As long as I'm not alone.
I know exactly what you're talking about. They caught me off guard. I was like, what the fuck?
Man, Applebee's be looking so good on commercials and then tasting like such shit when you get there. Look at them fake grill marks, bro. They go ahead and take a paintbrush to that shit.
Applebee's used to be good in the early 2000s. Applebee's in the early 2000s was a spot to go to.
They lowered the quality of everything to keep up with the price. That was the biggest thing, that they were affordable. Which, I mean, it makes sense, and you can still go over there and get a good meal at Applebee's. Like, I'm not saying you can't, but
when me and Rose will have date night, that's one of our spots. It was
Applebee's.
Simple. Yep, right around the corner. People knew us.
You ever had Shoney's?
No, never.
Remember Shoney's? Oh, I don't know. It might be a southern thing. I don't know. Shoney's is the place that used to go a bunch of the kids. They had a buffet on certain days of the week and stuff like that, and it was really good. I say really, it was good. I was a kid. I don't know. It was good for that kind of restaurant.
I got you.
Does David Allen? If the Nuggets make it past 2 rounds, does David Allen stay as the head coach?
That's a good question. That's a good question.
I like the moves by Harden and way to draw the foul inside as well. Look at DeAndre Jordan, man. DeAndre Jordan just grabbed Harden by the wrist and just slung him back up so he wouldn't fall down. The dude's so swole. 28-25 is your score. All right, Harden now with 2 free throws to come up to bring this thing hopefully within 1. First shot is up and good. 28-26. I love like the old sound whenever they make the free throw.
Oh yeah, the little coin sound.
Yo, Andre, what's good, Andre? How you been, man? Long time no talk. Said, what's good, fellas? How y'all been, man? Living life, brother. How about yourself?
How about yourself?
All right, both free throws drop. Gordon on his way to get his 14 points, so that's good. Or 15 points. So JR is looking all right at the moment. He needs some more out of Kawhi. Kawhi right now with 6 points, 3 boards, and an assist through 1 quarter. So he's at a total of 10. He needs to be at 36. I mean, I guess he's on par, roughly. He needs to start making a couple more shots, hopefully, but on par for that 36 and a half was it, JR?
Also, shout out to Declan for re-upping his sub over on the Twitch side.
My brother Deck, how has Deck been? I know Deck doesn't show up until football season, but I hope Deck's doing good. I might have to send him a message. I know he's on our Discord.
He showed up in one of the streams you guys were doing. While I was in the background, he showed up in one of the streams.
Oh, really? I didn't even see it. Must have been one of the draft streams or something. Cause I really wasn't looking at chat during the draft stream. There's so much going on. It was being able to talk to chat was impossible.
Yeah. When I was telling you that the Twitch was getting some crazy numbers.
Yeah.
Like the Melbourne football for West Coast was 190 views.
Melbourne, yeah.
KKR 66 views. Paramount Eels and St. George 5,416 views.
Yeah, that video went crazy. That live stream went crazy.
Yeah. Geelong 260. Collingwood 590. So I don't know what the difference. I don't know. Didn't know it was a crowd over here for that, but it's a crowd.
Hey, I'll take it, man. Oh, by the way, Non, so we officially have made it, guys in chat. Look, we've officially made it. Other content creators are now using our content as part of compilations.
Wait, what?
Other content creators are now using our content for compilations.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I thought it was cool too. I commented on it because Mainstar sent it to me and he's like, "Hey, bro, I just watched it the other day." He's like, "Did y'all know that this is happening?" I was like, "Oh, it was bound to happen at some point." I'm not mad at it. Yeah, I'd appreciate if they would tag us if they tag us in the description whenever they do it, but outside of that, I'm not mad. So I just commented and I said it was the old Benji Marshall reaction that I did.
Okay, yeah.
And dude, it's so bad too because like I think somebody in that video corrected me for calling it rugby and not league, which I thought was hilarious. This guy was so I was so green back then, and so I commented. I said, oh man, I said this was a flashback. I said the early days of learning the NRL was so much fun. I said,
what up, Cheesehead?
I said Benji Marshall's still my goat. Up the Tigers, and he liked it. He's like, I don't know. He said my something. I don't know.
That's
Yo,
funny.
Cheese. I saw your buddy was on ESPN, man. That's crazy.
That's pretty cool.
Cheese met up. I don't know if he met up with some friends at the draft or he went with some friends, but one of his buddies that he was with was on TV during the Browns pick.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, really cool. I was looking for you, Cheese. I was trying to scope you out. Did y'all have a good time that weekend? Said plagiarism is the greatest form of flattery. I mean, look, we can't complain about it because we do it too. Technically, when we react to videos, other people make those compilations, so we can't complain. You know, like I said, I'd like it if they give us credit or at least shout out our put our channel in the description or something like that. But it don't matter. Don't bother me none.
I like the compilation videos. I watch it with the reaction videos.
Yeah, and
I've always wanted to be a part of them. I've always wanted to be a part of those.
And that's basically what it was. I thought I thought about messaging him again and be like, yeah, dude. Well, just giving him a suggestion, like, hey, like when you edit up the videos, just go ahead and put a clip, put a little writing at the bottom left corner or something of whose channel that is. Because when he does it, he picks 4 people, and he does a reaction of a player or a highlight of something that other people have reacted to, and then he picks like 4 of them, and then he just builds the compilation through the video of their reaction, I guess, throughout the whole video.
Yeah.
And I'm like, just put a little tag at the bottom of whoever's there. That'd be super helpful. Yeah, I thought it was cool.
That's cool.
I was like, oh man, I said that second guy looks awfully familiar. And it was like back when I had the old ass webcam. I didn't have nothing in the background. I had that shitty. I don't even think I had the HyperX mic at that point. I think I still had that. Or I might have had the HyperX mic, but I didn't have the. Yeah, but I didn't have the filters on it or anything, so it sounded horrible. It sounded so bad. Yeah,
that's too freaking funny.
Good old days, man. That was on the left side, but it was fun. That's good, man. I'm glad you had a good time, brother. Did y'all do anything while y'all were out there? Or y'all just did the draft? Man, that's a shame, man. Look, Uber Eats, y'all can't be putting white people at the grill and then him testing the hamburger meat when the oven's not even on or when the stove the grill's not even on. Golly, that makes us look bad. My goodness. My dude just stuck his finger in the middle. First off, you're supposed to take your thumb and press down the middle anyway. That way, when the burger cooks, it doesn't bubble up, right? You put just little thumb right in the middle of it, keeps it flat. Saturday went to my other friend's house. Okay, cool, man. Hell yeah. All right, early chair time. I use the restroom.
That's cool. You have fun though, man. They're doing a Titanic again. Cheesehead, how'd you like your team's draft? If you're still there. Or anybody, how'd you like your team's draft for the NFL? Do you think it was a good one? What grade would you give it? So
I was watching
a lot better than expected. It was a bit cold sitting in the stadium on Friday night, but we didn't really want to stand it so long. Again, we ended up leaving. Oh, okay. So you thought the draft was decent? You thought your team's draft was decent? Maybe I could be.
I'm just letting you know. Be ready for Savion Mitchell to be a big disappointment, unless he turns something around. Man, I watched some film breakdown of his, and goodness, it was bad, bro. Lazy effort. When a quarterback gets the best of him, he wants to fight him. Doesn't can block, has the physicality to block, but just doesn't do it.
Yeah,
gives up on reps. Yeah, it's just not a good look for Savion. I can't believe he went that high. He was predicted to go that high, but I just gotta feel like people didn't do the homework on him, because it was not exciting.
Maybe the team think they can change him or coach him up.
They've been really good at that so far. A wide receiver. They have so many good ones. 2 wide receivers is crazy. I think that's like what set me off the worst. I can't believe y'all went 2 wide receivers in 3 rounds. Yeah, Golden's dope, man. Stop you yapping. Look at some of those catches, man. I watched a lot. I watched a good bit of the film. That's good. He can make 1 catch out of 10. That's really good, she said. Okay, a little lucky bounce. Wait, what do you say?
I said Zach's favorite player, Westbrook.
Yeah. No, I honestly hate Westbrook, but I hate even more the hate that he's gotten in recent years. I was one that everybody was like, he could bring OKC to a championship, and I was like, the hell he can. And everybody's
I
like,
never agreed with that one.
Yeah, everybody. I had some of you tell me like, "Oh no, you're crazy, bro. He averages a triple double and all this stuff," and I was like, "Good." He's like, he fills up the stat sheet for himself.
Yeah. I was like, because people don't realize when he was trying to average that triple double, I was like, just watch the games he was in. When it comes down to the last minutes of the game, he will not touch the ball.
Yep.
He would not touch the ball because he didn't want to mess up his stats.
Jokic backing down. Batum kicks out. Gordon needs this one. No good. Clippers up by 5 right now. Yep.
Kawhi guarded by Gordon. He's up in his pocket. Doing a quick foul.
Soft ass foul. What up, normal guy?
Okay, what up, man?
Yeah. I know who Sorrell is. She said, yeah, Sorrell's good. I still want Asante though. I feel like we're not going to see Asante or Nick Chubb get picked up until like first round of cuts of the preseason. I feel like that's what we're going to end up seeing. I'd be surprised if the Saints aren't going to try and go after Asante as well. I think if any undrafted free agents we go after that are in the NFL currently, it's going to be Asante and it's going to be Keenan Allen. I think we get those 2. We're in a pretty decent spot for the future. Not for this year. I still think we're a 7-win team.
Mm-hmm.
But 6-7-win team, something like that. But I think you can get Asante. If you can get Asante in like a 2-year contract, get Keenan Allen in like a 1, maybe 2 year. And then you go wide receiver heavy if everything else works out good next year. I think that's your best spot. I was really surprised we grabbed like 2 wide receivers in undrafted free agents, and one of them is more of a gadget guy. He's a guy that probably is going to like go up to possibly do kick returns, but if that doesn't work out, he'll get dropped. And the other guy, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. The other guy's fast, but we don't need more speed. Said nothing yesterday in the Champions League. Inter Milan versus Barcelona was good in at 3-3. Next leg next week. Hell yeah. Oh my God, what a block.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Tyler Shuck. I'm excited about Tyler Shuck, man. Everybody, and finally, after Saints fans finally, after the Saints fans' overreaction because we didn't get Shadur, most of them have calmed down and realized that Shuck's actually a really good quarterback. Give me a second.
Yep. Why you do the throw up? The throw up because of Tyler Shuck. He's a solid QB. You said nah, man. Why you say nah? Hardy gets the foul. 3-point attempt. Just add a video to Discord. Who's showing some tricks to food advertising, how it's filmed. Oh. Said not a first rounder. Why do you say he's not a first rounder? Says Milrow and Dart were better. What's funny about that is like nobody thought Dart was any good until he went to the combine stuff. So, you know, things can change, brother. Especially if you never watched them, you know what I'm saying? You're just going off of the hearsay of professionals.
We're going to continue talking this once I get off this phone.
He said, but he's actually the only QB I watch highlights on. Says Zach's ready. Harden, top of the key, long three, got it. We'll step back over Joker. Timeout. Clippers up by 7. See this. Was it 39? Yeah, 39. Oh, yeah, I was about to say refresh it. Good job, brother. Y'all just watch out if Golden can be a true one. Y'all are fucked. If you say so, buddy. If you say so. Y'all need to worry about staying healthy. That's a good pick. It's a good pick, actually. I'm just glad they picked him up. Go back there. There we go.
All right, here we go. All right, so with the Shuck stuff. First off, Shuck is miles better than Milrow. I think he's better than Dart. I think what the big issue is, everybody looks at the 2 passes from Shuck that went trending around. That one weird sidearm pass that they tried to make him do from a flat position, which is not something that he normally does. That he whiffed in the combine, and then that one throw that I don't know what the hell he was doing. He had a complete brain fart, where he just kind of like underhand dumped it in that one game in college. But outside of that, and this is not just from things that I'm saying, This is things from guys like ECG. ECG also has buddies and actually was helping out with recruitment for quarterbacks and players for the Titans and for the Cleveland Browns this past year. Just to let y'all know, he is a certified NFL scout. He has certification, and he worked with some teams this past year. And they asked him for his advice or his thoughts on certain players. Shuck was up there on most people's boards as the second best quarterback, the first best quarterback in this draft. Others third and fourth, but he was up there in a lot of the NFL's teams picks as far as quarterback goes. Second, Shuck is 6'5", runs a 4.6. He can throw the ball anywhere on the field. He can throw it on the run. His biggest things is he does seem to panic a little bit, but that only started when he went to Louisville. When he was playing at Texas Tech and Oregon, that didn't happen. He didn't throw the ball away as much. So a lot of people are thinking that was part of Louisville's strategy of him throwing the ball away as soon as something bad happened or something broke up. But outside of that, Shuck has potential to be an elite quarterback. The age thing, yeah, that does suck. I mean, because you're looking at 8 glory years, and it starts now. So like he has 1 year as a rookie, and then after that he has to be good. So that is a deal. The injuries that Shuck has, these aren't deep tissue injuries. This isn't ACL. This isn't hamstring. This isn't groin. It's a broken collarbone, a second broken collarbone that happened because he probably came back in too early from the first collarbone break and it wasn't fully healed. And then I think it was fibula tibia break. These are bone breaks. Those things normally don't repeat themselves. Go watch some game highlights of some different people breaking his play down, including guys like why am I forgetting his name now? Kurt Warner did a full film breakdown of Tyler Shuck. There's a bunch of ex-NFL players that done breakdowns of his play. There's other NFL scouts that have done breakdowns of his play, and you'll see why there's a lot to be excited about. Dart, and the other thing is Louisville played in a NFL style offense as well. Dart did not. Dart, you can see in the interview he had with John Gruden. John Gruden was asking him about his cadence, and he said, "I don't have a cadence." He goes, "Well, what do you mean?" He goes, "Well, how do you know? Well, how do you call a play? Like, what do you do?" And he goes, "Well, I look over at the sideline and I clap. 2 claps is a audible. 1 clap is a snap. That's it. That's his only things that he knew. He's far from NFL ready. So I think Dart being able to sit behind Russ for a year and Jameis for a year to get both the personality of with Jameis and then 2 getting the experience of Russ being able to learn of them. I think Dart can be good, but he's not NFL ready like that. A lot of people had Dart as like their fifth best quarterback in this year's draft. He just showed out in the combine and he shut out in the combine and at the Senior Bowl with his deep balls and stuff like that. But he also fumbles the ball often. He doesn't play under center. He only played from shotgun. Like 94% of his snaps were from shotgun at Ole Miss. It is definitely a weird thing.
It's a lot of shotgun.
Yeah. And you can't play that. I mean, you can your opening year. I mean, we see it more with like Jalen Hurts, Lamar, and even why I forget his damn name. Commanders quarterback.
Daniels.
Jaden Daniels. But you got to be able to play action. He fumbles the ball in play action all the time. It said not a first rounder. Well, good thing we didn't get him in the first round. Tricks to food advertising how it's filmed. Oh yeah.
I think by Harden. So what?
Let's see. Well, we'll see. I guess I just think the Saints might be the new poverty franchise in C South ranks right now. I have Bucks, Falcons, Panthers, and Saints. It's a close call. No, I still think Saints are at the bottom coming into this year. I fully agree with that, but I think Shuck has potential to be the franchise guy for the next 10 years. And it's also Kellen Moore's guy. That's the guy he's wanted the whole entire time. He was trying to sprinkle in other names like Milroe and Darden, stuff like that, but Shuck was always the guy he wanted. And yes, no, that Ash, yeah, I love the Genty pick too, man. You saw him do an underwear commercial with Crosby.
I didn't see that.
Yeah,
That's funny.
Yeah, we took him early second, and from the things that I've heard is that he would have went if we didn't pick him up, that he was going to be gone before he came back to us in the third. Now, I mean, that's all hearsay, but
yeah,
a lot of people looked at him as the second or third best quarterback in this draft.
Leonard, nice shot right there. 53-48.
I am working with Dante as well. I'm gonna get with Dolph too to figure out a day, but probably sometime in the upcoming weeks we're gonna do I'm gonna have Dante come on and do a show with us to go over the Saints draft picks and talk a lot about Shuck and why he was seen so highly on so many teams' draft boards as far as quarterback ranking goes, why he values him so highly as well. And show both his weaknesses and his strengths, and like give a full-blown breakdown of what his potential is in the NFL. A lot of people have him marked up there with like have his comparisons to Matt Ryan, Phillip Rivers, and Jared Goff. Which, I mean, if he ends up being either of those, that ain't a bad player right there.
Not a bad comparison at all.
I mean, if he's close to Matt Ryan, we won't be the Falcons and lose the Super Bowl if we have that opportunity. Depends on how all the other players go, but Kawhi, open triple. There we go. Yeah, the Sanders thing was fucked up. She said.
Yeah, it's not really funny. It's the way the NFL did that kid. Some bullshit. It's one of the things that the NFL does. So I don't like how they do something.
Good triple. Good triple for Watson.
Will Payton.
Yeah, I mean, like I think Shadur definitely like had himself or looked at himself better than what he was in moments, and like, you know, if some of the things come out as to true with the whole like him coming in unprepared to different meetings and stuff like that definitely does sit people a wrong way. But it was obviously a thing where they didn't want a super cocky confidence black man as to come into a league, and they wanted to punish him for throwing a party and doing all this stuff, not taking part in any of the other events, you know. And yeah, just kind of, you know, it's definitely a shitty thing that how they dealt with it all.
Yeah, they'll definitely has some racial undertones to it.
And actually,
punish him for being coached by his dad, like, but he ain't the first one that's ever been to do that. There's been a lot of other players that come in under their dad. Nobody say anything about them. His dad put confidence in him as a young man, and you make it a negative because he has confidence. Some bullshit. The NFL talks about doing this thing about being like proactive and helping players build up young men to have their own form of confidence and being better men, and then you allow that to happen. So that just means everything you said in the past was bullshit. You said y'all forgetting about the zebras that can determine outcome. No, we ain't forget about them. Definitely not forget about them.
boom, 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 bop, bam. This shit I'm all something you can't understand. Yeah. Like I said, I think it was a mix. I think it was a mixture of all things. I think, I mean, it's already been confirmed that, that the owners did come together and decided that they didn't want that guy. I mean, these owners talk. These owners and these GMs, they talk and they conversate and stuff like that. And when they have these different type of experience and stuff like that, they do speak on it. And it comes out and they fall. And obviously they're trying to set an example. The problem comes in where it's the things like, with the Eli Manning situation that happened several years back. Now, I wasn't around during that time. I wasn't there, watching it. I think, trying to take a very neutral point of view and trying to, play devil's advocate for both sides of it. I don't know what Manning's record was at Ole Miss, but Shedeur has brought winning records to these two teams, taking a team in Colorado that's been 0-1 win teams for almost a decade, and then to have them have a winning season, even though they haven't won bowl games. But I think a lot of people also felt like it was a cockiness of a person that only had a winning record by one. I think he was just above 500 at his time at Colorado, and so that kind of rubbed people the wrong way too. I think whenever it came to which I'm not mad at him for, because I'm a full believer in this. But when he would go into his meetings, he would allegedly he would come in and want them to change how they run the program based off of his abilities, which to me, I'm not mad at that, because I feel like quarterbacks get shafted by getting put into wrong situations and wrong play styles. Like, he knows what works for him. Now, on the other side of things, when he played at Colorado, he was definitely coached in a way to make him look really good. His completion percentage is really high because he didn't throw the ball away often. He would scramble around. He would take sacks rather than throw an incomplete pass because it would look good on the papers. And so, there's definitely different aspects and different things that you could take from it. But regardless, he's not a what would he end up going? 5th round? He's not a 5th round draft pick. I thought he would drop to the 3rd, but he's not a 5th round draft pick.
If people are mad because he took a sack instead of throwing the ball away, that is the dumbest excuse I've ever heard. Like, that is stupid. It's nothing wrong with taking a sack.
I don't necessarily think
you want to take all the time, but
I don't necessarily think so. I mean, because sometimes sack loses your yards. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I have to watch all the games, and I didn't watch all the games to be able to give my opinion on it. I can only speak on what other people said.
I've watched most of the games throughout the season. It wasn't like he took a sack every time they was a negative position. He did throw the ball away sometimes. So that's what people say. I'm like, that's not true. Because I watch a lot of their games. I watch a lot of their games, and I can tell you, I was watching a lot of the game because the games were fun to watch, and it was always a lot of hype. I watched him in Jackson State too, so he's definitely worth the 1st round pick. But the fact that he got done the way Colin Kaepernick done,
I don't think he was worth the 1st round pick, because I don't know if any of these quarterbacks are worth the 1st round pick except for maybe Cam Ward. I think him
and Cam Ward aren't that far apart.
I don't agree with that.
They're not.
I don't agree with that. But
they're not though, because Cam.
I don't think Dart is better than Shedeur. I don't necessarily think. I really don't think Shuck, I think Shuck has a better build than what Shedeur has to be that could bump him up. His measurables could be a little bit better, but what he's shown on field outside of 1 year, I don't know. I don't think that. Dylan Gabriel, he has his build, his measurables are worse than that of Shedeur's. Like, I had him as like the 3rd quarterback off the board. Is where I had him, and I just don't think. I think with this year's draft, quarterbacks dropping. Like, I was surprised that the Giants trading up to go grab Jackson Dart. I thought was hilarious, because he would have been there day 3, or I'm sorry, day 2. He'd have been there day 2. They didn't need to do that. I thought that was silly.
That's the Giants, though. They're
yeah. I thought that was completely silly. But I think Cam was the only first round quarterback. Like you're gonna grab other assets because there was a lot of good players in the meat and potatoes side of the ball.
What was there? Based off what was there, it wasn't like it was a far stretch from Shador. So that's what I'm saying.
Oh no,
based off what was
agree.
Available, Shador's, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying based off of the years of experience of other quarterbacks and what's been in the drafts, but I'm saying based off what was there, he could have been drafted in the first round.
Okay. So I guess that's where we're getting mixed up because what I was saying is I think that there was more talented players outside the quarterback position that should have went in the first round above him, and I think that a lot with all those. Like I don't think Shuck should have went in the second round. I think Jackson or Shador could have went in the second round, but you eventually have to grab quarterbacks. People are going to grab quarterbacks in that second round. It's the most valuable position, but compared to any other NFL draft or anything like that, their talent at quarterbacks, this was not a high talent quarterback draft. I think they normally be late second, third pickups. Third round pickups. But him going to the fifth round is ludicrous. And the only reason why he also went the third day is because Cleveland always knew that it's confusing because they went and grabbed Dylan Gabriel, but like it seemed like they always knew they were going to go and get Shador Sanders. The team that I'm most disappointed is I thought Pittsburgh was going to go and grab him. They had many opportunities. I was surprised at that. I didn't think, and Dylan Gabriel going before him, I thought was interesting. Yeah.
When it comes to Pittsburgh, Mike Tomlin, he played a fucking fuckboy role because they interviewed him before all this happened. And he talked about knowing Deion Sanders and knowing the kids. But after all this happened, they interview him. He said, I don't know Shador Sanders. Which one is it? Which one is it? You got you on film saying you know him, and you know him before when I was high school. Then afterwards, that's how you know some bullshit. Because now after the draft, you're saying, I didn't really know him like that. That's how okay, so you part of the fuckboy shit. Okay, cool. So
you already missed it, Maystar. Right, fair enough. You already missed it. Maystar draft was like two weeks ago. QB issues, can't relate. I got on the hype of Jordan Love after his first full year as a starter, and I'm back off the train. I'm not gonna lie, back off the train. I took a pit stop on Jordan Love.
Good, but for me, it's like still got to see more. Definitely got to see more.
Yeah. I was fit. I was on the edge. I was holding on to the rails. I was more like a hobo. I was just hopping on for the ride, and then I jumped off the next stop.
Yeah, Sporto. Yeah, they're out the draft, out the playoffs, brother.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys might have QB issues, but you still got to win the whole thing. This QB got to win the whole thing. If you don't win the whole thing, just like everybody else, just got a regular quarterback.
I think even after picking 2 wide receivers, y'all still gonna have wide receiver issues.
Oh, yeah.
Unless you're Tyreek Hill, you can't be a small wide receiver and be wide receiver 1 in the league. Unless you are Cooper Kupp, Tyreek Hill, you can't be a number 1 wide receiver on the team. I just don't
agree with that.
That's fine. That's definitely what I believe, though. I think it's a lot harder.
Small receivers.
Ooh.
Especially with the type of DBs that we have around now. Ain't no real lockdown with DBs. It's only probably like 1 in the league. So it's definitely easy to get around them.
I'd love to pull up without having to be like super complicated and look at all the top wide receivers for each team. Let's see if Google pop that up.
Most DBs are like 5'9" to 5'10".
Oh no, I know.
Oh, okay, that's what that is.
Okay. All right, so number 1 wide receiver for the Bills right now is probably Khalil Shakir. He's smaller. I don't know if I can determine him to be a true number 1. Tyreek Hill's a true number 1. Stephon Diggs a bit small. He's a true number 1, so that's 2. Garrett Wilson, he's that middle body. Ravens don't have a number 1 receiver. Jamar Chase isn't a small guy. Browns don't have one. Metcalf is now Steelers, not a small body. Texans, Nico Collins. I don't know what his size is, but I think he's one of that tweener sizes. Pittman, he's a bigger wide receiver. Travis Hunter's a smaller size wide receiver, but he's not small in stature, so to speak. He's not. He's shorter, right? He's only like 5'10", right? 5'11".
I believe so.
He's a bit shorter. We'll see how that looks. Calvin Ridley's a smaller wide receiver. Cortland Sutton, tweener.
I mean, this says 6'1", but he's probably like 5'11".
Yeah. Saying going through, there's been 3 so far.
Well, when I say I believe small receivers can actually be number ones. The biggest problem that when people see that, it's about route running. It's not about your height. If you actually know how to run a route and actually get separation, it doesn't matter how tall the defender is.
I won't completely disagree, but I like I said, I just don't think that many small wide receivers have that ability to. Like, I think for Golden to be a true number one wide receiver for him, he has to be, because he's a speed guy. He's got to be he's got to be not quite like Tyreek Hill, because Tyreek Hill is small as shit. But let's see. Oh, NFL Fantasy. Oh, my bad. Yeah. Of course, main star. I'll probably start getting that figured out. Probably like midway through the month. I'll start reaching out to everybody and figuring out how we're going to deal with the relegations and all that stuff, and figure out who all's going to play. I'm going to try to contact everybody first to see who's playing, who's not playing, and try to set that up. What up, Brian? Tigers have passed, so now big victory against the Dragons tomorrow. Come on, baby. I'm low-key so mad I won't be able to be here for the Tigers game. It was going to be an early game anyway, so I probably wouldn't have been able to do it, but I could have forced myself to. But they're Fletch and Hindi are doing an alternative coverage of the game, and I would have loved to have watched that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Right, exactly, Cheese. That's exactly what I thought of. I was like, it's just another read. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I think he's a good receiver. I'm not cutting any losses on that, but I think your boy from Texas, you probably wouldn't have reached for him with Jaden Higgins. I think he would have been a better fit, but you wouldn't grab him as early as what y'all drafted, I don't think. I think y'all went big with Watson and what's the other dude's name? Watson and oh God, I can't remember his name, but anyway, and then y'all go Reed, smaller. Reed became the number one, but he wasn't a true number one. I feel like y'all still going to be in that limbo. You like Trey Harris? Yeah, Trey Harris is pretty solid too. Yeah, I know the replay will be on. And I'm going to try to watch the replay if I get a chance to. What happened to the Popeyes lead, man? They got rid of her?
I don't know.
I applied for a Home Depot job, and I got moved to. I applied for it on Monday, and I got an email like late Monday night, and I didn't see it, like 11 o'clock. Made no sense why I got an email back saying that I whatever, I'm moving on. I can move on to the next stage of it. I go answer the email probably around 11 p.m. on Tuesday. I'm sorry, 11 a.m. on Tuesday, the following day. And I go click on it, job's already taken. How the hell y'all covered the job in 12 hours? What do you mean job's been taken? They're like, oh well, you could be, they're like, you could apply for the I forget what they call it. Like it's like the outdoor carrier, which is basically just the person that the greeter that just handles like making sure the outside carts are picked up and shit like that. I was like, I'm not doing that. I was like, I applied for freight. I was like, I'm trying to load freight and stuff like that to get experience and actually get paid money, not get paid $9 an hour to welcome people to Home Depot. I'm like, yeah, it's your fucking box. I felt disrespected. I was gonna just apply for it anyway, just because I need to get something going right now. But I was like, you know what, F them. I was like, I'm gonna apply somewhere else. Take me from a $15 an hour job to a $9 an hour job. Yeah, out your damn box.
I wonder if they already had somebody that was, there to get the job. They just had to wait.
I mean, it's possible. I honestly think it was just one of those things that they still need to fill another role, so they accepted you through, because in the email it says, oh, you click on the button to go to the next process, and then it says, oh, this job's been taken, but we still need a hire here. So I think it's just a way of them being like, oh, but apply here now so you can fill this role. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, fuck you. Good straight crash to the bucket there for Denver to go ahead and take the lead, 59-58. What's the stats looking like? How's JR looking on his bet so far? Aaron Gordon's sitting at 10, so he needs 5 more points from Aaron Gordon. Jokic needs 4 more assists, so he's on par. Kawhi Leonard's got 13, 14, 18 total. He's right on par. Like right on par, a little behind it. So we're gonna need a blow up half for Kawhi Leonard. I don't know if we'll get that. I don't know much about Belton, she said. Batum for 3. Splash.
They're gonna give them to you.
All right, Brown guarded by Kawhi, feeds it down low to Jokic. Jokic 1-on-1 versus Zubac, goes baseline, good defense for Zubac. Now the double comes, kicks out. Braun misses the 3 short. Now the Clippers back on it, up by 2. Going across court is Harden, guarded by Aaron Gordon, goes right past him, kicks out to the corner. Kawhi, extra pass to Powell. Powell drives in, floater, got it.
Batum run the shoulders for everybody who come across him. He was bumping everybody's shoulder to come across.
Because he can't move, so that's all he can do, bro.
That's just hella funny.
Why are we going for threes? Why are we going for threes so much?
Not like you're so far behind.
Right. Leonard, big bucket, cash it in. 3-pointer on the other side. Denver fans are saying call timeout, and that's what they'll do. 7-point lead here. 8-point run for the Clippers after an instant basket by Denver. 4 shot made. I mean, the Christian Brown when I wasn't mad at because he was wide open, but Aaron Gordon, why are you shooting a 3 squared up with a defender? You're not that guy.
Still had 9 seconds on the clock too.
Max just became a dad. He'll probably do the fastest nappy diaper change in history. Oh, well, hey, congratulations, Max, for stopping, man. Says bigger guy. Looks like they're trying to beef up that O-line a bit, bringing in Aaron Banks in free agencies. Kind of excited about Isaiah Simmons signing. Y'all grabbed him in free agency too, right? Because he didn't get drafted because he was one of those guys that was projected like 3rd round. I don't know why his stock fell off so far. If I'm thinking of the right person, I think I am. Oh, never mind. You're talking about the guy from I'm thinking of a different Simmons. I'm sorry. You're thinking about the guy from New York. There's another Simmons that did get drafted. I think he's from Alabama, and he was it's not obviously not Isaiah Simmons, but he was drafted by he went to Alabama, and he like just fell off and went undrafted.
Every time I say that part, it's so funny.
That commercial is crazy. So you know who's not interested? Me.
It's hella funny.
Are they really giving us the commercial back to back? I'm not even mad at it.
It's like it's a super long commercial. They cut it up.
What happened to your curls? Bro, paddling that boat by yourself is the worst thing in the world. Those things suck. They always look like a good time, right?
Yeah.
They look like a great time. They suck. They suck. What up, Amanchu? We used to do them at Lafreniere Park, and then there's another one by the New Orleans Art Museum. And it sucks. It's not worth the money. It sucks. Not enjoyable at all. That's who I was thinking of. Simmons from Ohio State. You're right. That's who I was thinking of. She said. What up, Amanchu?
There you go.
What you laughing at?
It's a commercial.
Mazer said Max's child is a Taurus. Ironic Red Bull affiliation already. That is crazy. God, he looks bad, huh? I don't think I would have recognized him if they didn't show his name. All right. Clippers up by 7. Jokic with it. He gets it up high, feeds back to Jamal Murray, guarded by Harden. Gets double. They feed Jokic. Yeah, doubling and leaving Jokic open is always the play. Porter's going to shoot a 3. I don't necessarily like it, but it goes in. I mean, Jokic getting left at the free throw line with no one near him just feels like an instant score for me, but JR needs the assist, so I can't be mad.
You know, Porter he's never seen a shot he didn't like, so.
No, never has. Leonard, guarded by Gordon, is going to shoot over Gordon. Strong. Rebound by Brown. Brown to bring it down for the Nuggets. Pulls up, guarded by Leonard for the moment. Works it underneath. Aaron Gordon definitely travels there. Jokic now with it up top, guarded by Zubac. He definitely did. He definitely did. I think Jokic traveled there too. That's actually 2 travels in one play. No reward. Ball don't lie. All the way to the cup is Leonard. And it's going to be... Yeah. Yeah. Goodness, why was that whistle so late? That was a foul at the gather. It was a foul at the gather.
I still don't understand why they wait for the ball to go in. I still don't understand that.
Yeah. Oh, if it would have went in, they weren't calling it for sure.
Yeah. Kawhi said no 16 at the moment. Gets the first to go. NBA draft.
I ain't gonna lie, who wants to go to the NBA draft?
I was about to say that's like the most boring event ever.
Yeah. Hey, nothing about that sounds fun at all. I'm trying to think if I got free tickets, if I'd even want to go. I don't think I would.
I'd immediately give them away on the channel.
Yeah, for sure. Jokic out to Murray. Murray, 3 seconds to get the shot off. Now out to Brown for the triple. Got it.
It's good.
3-point game. Who are you supporting? The winning team. Powell. No dog in the fight, man.
Yeah, none.
I've never been a big fan of the Clippers. So, I mean, I guess if anything, I'm the Nuggets, but I've also never been a big fan of the Nuggets ever since Carmelo and AI were there. So, yeah, I really don't. I could care less.
Yeah, I'll probably say that. Nuggets was definitely back in the day. Even though, like, I'm from there, I've always liked the jerseys. But I don't actually, to be honest, take that back. The new version of the jerseys, I don't like none of them. I don't like none of them. I like all the old ones. The powder blue, the one with the rainbow, the cityscape. That's like my favorite jersey. That's the one I want to get. Is the Denver with the rainbow.
Oh, Michael, you're trying to do too much.
You missed that.
Hard and foul? No whistle? I mean, I guess his arms are straight up. Yeah, right. Goodness.
Finally, some points are scored.
Gosh darn it.
But most of their new jerseys, they're just plain. Plain, no creativity. Just like, eh. Jokic loses the ball. Got his pocket picked, cookies picked by Harden. Throws it down bottom to Kawhi. Kawhi guarded by Brown. Technically in the paint, which should have been a violation. He's been in the paint for more than 5 seconds with the ball. But got the shot up anyways. So Nuggets remind me of Nuggets with sweet and sour sauce. That's funny. Stupid. Whatever, Vish. Very rare to see someone streaming supporting No Team Planet. Actually, for a lot of American sports, it's not about. A lot of us do multiple teams. It's not about just our team. Powell with the major dunk over Murray and Junior. But there are some guys that do lots. There are some channels that do their favorite team. We didn't want to do that.
Yeah, we thought about it in the beginning, but me and Nan our teams are different, and also, I mean, especially when we first started. I mean, I don't go anywhere nowadays, but I normally watch my games with my family, or at least my Saints games. At least I used to always go to my cousins, so it just didn't make sense, and it gets boring. Like you know, especially right. I mean, like. I wouldn't mind doing one show to talk about the Saints or something like that, or one show to talk about the Pelicans like every couple months, or or about the Raiders or about the Warriors or something like that. But like shout out to the creators that do it. I mean, you got to have inside knowledge to be able to keep it going, but it always ends up being the same repetitive conversations, and it's just like. Yeah, and like even because I would join, like my brother Hoodie Jubes is live right now. I love Hoodie. Shout out to him, man. Yeah, but it's like, yeah, dude, it's like I couldn't do it all. I couldn't do it all the time, man. It would be extremely frustrating, especially when things are going bad and stuff like that too, because people are so negative and stuff like that. I ain't trying to fill my life up with that kind of negativity, bro. I'm good.
The beginning, when we first talked about doing, either one of our teams, that's the first thing I thought of. Was like all that negative side of Raider Nation. That's really negative. Like, nothing we do is a good thing. I don't want to talk to none of them. None of them.
Yeah,
I'm done. I'm done.
And I understand. I'm definitely a middle ground type of person. I'm like that with a lot of things in life. I'd see it's a gift and a curse to where I see the good and bad in everything and everyone. It has its benefits, but it has its negatives. But, especially when it comes to sports, man, especially when it's like rookies being signed and stuff. Like, I mean, like, I don't love the Broaden and Sanger signing in draft in the third round. I thought that those were two misses. I thought there was better guys out there. Mm-hmm. But the fuck am I? What the fuck do I know? You know what I mean? Like I'm still gonna root for him and cheer for him regardless, right? Like,
yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah. So like, I'm not like no one was really talking about that because everybody was talking about the Shuck thing. But those were the two worst picks in the draft, in my opinion, for the Saints. And no one was talking about those. But God, yeah. I'm good on that, man. I just like watching sports. I like the good parts of sports, not the headache parts. I was during my interview today. They were asked, they always ask, what do you do? What do you do in your spare time? I said, and I'm like, yeah, it's like, I said, really just, getting together with family and friends and stuff like that. I said, and watching sports. I said, I'm a big sports guy. And I said, yeah, I said the Saints have been fucking killing me this past week. And they all just started laughing their asses off. I was like, yeah, I was like, don't get me started. I said the rest of the interview we'll be talking about the Saints. And they're like, all right, no worries. Zach and Non, it's good that you all root for a team you don't sports see neutral matches.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's not necessarily root for them. It's just kind of like, okay, I like this team. I wouldn't mind them winning. Or it's games like this where I could really give a shit less. I just want good basketball.
Yeah. We do games like this for you guys.
I mean, the realistic thing is, and again, why we made Real Fan Sports and why we picked that name is because we just like watching sports. I mean, if we aren't watching with you guys, I'm probably watching by myself.
I mean, to be honest, it's not even really about the sports. It's about building friendship with other people across the world.
Yeah, very true, man.
Just happen to like different sports.
Yeah, definitely don't take that for granted. I've said this several times and throughout our live streams and stuff through the years, man. It's the friendships that we made with you guys is not something I take for granted.
Yeah.
And I hope y'all don't take it for granted too and think that it's fake, because it promise you it's not. Because when I talk to my friends, I talk to them about y'all and they're like, wait, who's RS? And I'm like, don't worry about it, bro. Don't worry about it, man.
Another turnover for Denver. 74-66.
I'd be like, yeah, my brother Brad, he going through it. He back at work right now. They're like, who? Wait, you talking about Brad? Sure. I'm like, no, never mind. Main star. They're like, huh? I'm like, don't worry about it. It's fine. He's an Aussie. He rides kangaroos for a living. Kawhi, good move inside. Oh, that looked old, Kawhi.
Oh, but it gets no rebound.
There we go. All right, Claw. 10-point game.
Another second opportunity, man. That's what's killing Denver right now.
That's very true. Sports bind across boundaries. Like, no, I completely agree, RS.
Very, very true.
Completely agree. Wow. Going on a cold streak. The Nuggets are again 8-0 run. Another one here in this third quarter. Now about a little over halfway through. 5 minutes remaining. Harden trying to get in his bag. Loses dribble for a moment. Pushes left side. And you not let Harden go left. He does not miss when he finishes left inside the paint.
Very rare.
23 points for James Harden. And this is where you know it's a problem whenever Gordon is trying to control the rock.
Yeah.
They need to regroup.
But they just took a timeout.
They just took a timeout. They can't. They only got 3 left. They got to save them for the fourth quarter. They can't take another timeout. And now we get a stupid foul. Yeah, over the back on Westbrook. And that's not Westbrook's fault. That's Jokic's fault. Jokic got caught out of position.
Yeah.
Yep. Jokic got put in no man's land. Oh, and guys, fingers crossed, prayers to whatever you believe in anything. I had an interview this morning, and I'm supposed to hear back from them tomorrow, whether or not I got the job or not. So definitely some prayers, some finger crossing, some voodoo. I really don't care what it is at this point.
Yeah. I'm going to do some voodoo for you.
There we go.
I got you.
Looks like they're enjoying them without sauce so far. Let's see. Maystar has a new opponent now called Newcastle Big Guy. Wait, what?
Newcastle Big Guy.
What am I missing, Brian? I haven't been on Discord in a while. Am I missing something? Oh, Batum, a little sidestep 3. No good, but offensive board. Jokic, you're too big not to stand in front of that to get a charge.
And the one thing about Jokic, when it comes to rebounds, like you barely jump, bro. You gotta put a little more effort in it.
Yeah. Brian said, just get a haircut. I did get a haircut, bro. I have actually my hair look. I mean, it's a little worn down because I had product in it earlier, but My guy actually did me nice because it's not the guy that I normally like to go to, but it was the only one that was available. But he actually niced me. It actually looks good. He actually took a straight edge to my beard this time. The last time I went to him, he didn't take a straight edge to it. He low-key pissed me off. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, how are you gonna trim my beard and not take a razor and line it up fully? Like, I had to go back home and do it myself. I was like, this is ridiculous. It pissed me off. Charging $40 for a cut and a beard, and you're not gonna bring out the razor.
Should have said something there. Make him do it there.
I should. I couldn't because I had to get out. I had work. So I was like in a rush. I was already late. Even this time, he like, I have sensitive skin. I guess I need to tell him that next time. Most of the other two guys that normally cut my hair, they'll hit like the back of my neck with the straight edge, but they'll at least like put some water on it or something. He just went through that bitch dry, dude. I could feel the bumps. And he was like, you want alcohol? And I'm like, yes, I need every bit of alcohol that you have in that bottle. So my neck's not breaking out for the next week. Bastard. That shit hurts so bad too, bro. I wanted to cry. My guy did me nice, not my usual guy. Shut up.
I was thinking about that too, so I thought it was funny.
Shut up,
Brent.
Yeah, Ravish. I thought that was kind of messed up when I heard about that. I didn't know about that during the draft. I thought it was kind of dirty.
And what's crazy is that it became popular after the one that happened last year to Cooper DeJean, and then there was six players that got prank called.
Yeah, I think this one was
Shadur. Yeah, Shadur, and it was Shadur, and it leads you to believe it. You wonder if it wasn't the same person every single time. It was because Mason Graham said he believed it was the same area code. It was Shadur, Mason Graham, Isaiah Bond, I believe is one of the guys' name, and Isaiah Bond. He was like starting to cry whenever like during the message and everything like that. It's a fucking shame, bro. Disgusting individuals, man.
Especially at that moment, and the fact that it's some coach's kid that did it. I was like, come on, man. That's not cool. That's just not cool at all.
You're just trying to be cool in front of your frat boy friends that because your dad's a coach or a GM or something. You're trying to be cool and shit like that. And like, I feel bad for the guy, the Atlanta coach, because I mean, he's not expecting his son to go in and take information off of his iPad. He lost an eighth of his salary.
Really?
He got fined $100,000. He was expected to make $800,000 this year. He got fined an eighth of his salary. I mean, it's still a lot. It's still a lot of money, so it don't matter.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I mean, but still, oh, fuck that, man. Yeah, ridiculous.
My son, whoever, if it's his son, he's in college. But I guess you're paying for your college this year, right? Because you're about to get a fucking job. It's like, you're going to get a job, you're going to work out all $100,000. You're going to pay me back.
Yeah.
I don't care what, you're going to pay me back.
Ridiculous, man. It's
then
disgusting.
I'm gonna bust your ass too.
I mean, right. I mean, we're talking about kids, young men that have worked their asses off their whole entire life to get to that moment, to get that call, and how emotional that is, because that's the I made it moment. And you get that ruined, disgusting. Whether you're predicted to get drafted, not predicted to get drafted, or it sucked with Shadur because they expected to go in the first, and all that other stuff. It doesn't matter. It's like, that's the moment, man.
Yeah.
Christian Bale with a triple.
Another three.
Finally.
Is he the only one hitting shots?
Brian said that little bitch. Yeah, for sure, man. He was raw dogging you. Shut up, Amanchu. I just spat my beer. Good floater by Zubac's such a solid center, bro. Doesn't get talked about enough.
I think he has some of the best numbers in the year for center.
Mm-hmm. I heard a lot during the NBA season how the center from Sacramento doesn't get enough respect. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I know his numbers hit it, but he does not. Another good three. He does not move the needle for me at all. I can't even remember his name. That's how little he moves the
Not
needle for me.
man. I know you're talking about.
Everybody's like, oh, he doesn't just get respect he deserves. I was like, he just plays on a team that feeds him the ball. Like, I don't
Yeah.
know. Like,
I'm like, does he really deserve that kind of respect? You know?
yeah, like he's good. Like I'm not saying he doesn't deserve like some all-star votes and some all pro team 2, whatever, NBA 2 team, whatever hell you want to call it. I'm not saying that, but he don't move the needle.
Yeah, not really.
Yeah, exactly. RS, exactly. I'm not mad at the foul there. I mean, right now you're playing a physical game, right? So you just try to bump Jokic and just be like, hey, yo, bro, I'm here. Because Jokic right now is not awake in this game at all. I mean, you might not want to awake the beast, but I don't feel like Jokic is one that once you agitate him that he turns up. He just turns up because that's who he is.
Yeah.
So 90-79 is your score going into fourth. Pretty good game so far.
Nuggets are definitely fat-footed during that third quarter, though.
Oh, yeah. I mean, just 22 points. Just 22 points. They've lost every quarter but quarter one. Now they got to come back from behind 11 in Los Angeles, right? They're in Los Angeles. No, they're in Denver. Never mind. Right? They're in Denver, right?
I believe.
I can't even remember.
They're in LA.
They're in LA. Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, I mean that makes it tough.
No, wait, because I know you type stuff different.
I don't know anymore.
No, because usually when you look at thing wherever it says at, that's the team they're in. So they're in Los Angeles. You wrote it backwards in the title.
Oh, you definitely. I just copied and pasted from the last one. To be completely honest with you, brother. I just copied and pasted that shit.
When you switch it, the at is where they're at.
RS said, "Do you think Shedeur should have been first round pick?" I don't think so. Non thinks he could have been. I think at the worst he should have been third round. At worst, fifth is disrespectful. Also, I haven't watched a lot of Shedeur film. I mean, like I know what things that he's really good at. I know they understand things that he's bad at. But they definitely did it. They definitely did it on purpose. Is the worst part about it.
Watching Caleb Williams, Caleb Williams had more hype than what he should have gotten.
I'll agree with that 100%.
Way more.
Yeah, I ain't gonna disagree with that one at all. Whoa. Oh, I just realized this thing is off too. I feel like StreamYard keeps like messing up our save layouts. Because I keep fixing the layouts to where it shows our email and
I stretched that out because it was super small.
Oh, you did that. Okay.
When I put it this layout, in this layout, the thing was super small, so I had to stretch it out. I wouldn't look at the email. Oh, yeah, that's on me.
Okay. No, you good. It'd be 9th round if you played baseball. Baseball draft is fucking excuse my language. We're getting later in the stream now. Baseball draft is like the weirdest stuff ever because being drafted in baseball isn't even that exciting. You can be the number 1 overall pick and not get played for 2 years. Like you can go get sent down to minor leagues for 2 years before you play.
You can get drafted in your junior year of high school, and because they want the rights to you. So they're like, right. That means they're not going to go see you for another 6 years, but they want the rights.
Yeah. Well, the guy that came out of high school, that he ended up turning down and he got drafted by some team and decided he wanted to play for LSU instead. Yeah. Because he didn't want to go play minor league, and why would you? And they're gonna have to change that now, especially with NIL, because why would you? Why would you go play minor league for a couple $100,000 when you can go, if you're a big name, go to college and go make millions? Yeah. Very true. So that's I've never even thought about that because I'm not a huge baseball follower. But I never thought about that side of things. That's going to really change the way the draft works with the MLB.
Yeah.
The only thing that makes the bigger difference, especially for pitchers, is because you never know when your pitch will be your last pitch because of a Tommy John.
God.
No way, Russ. Russ?
That's the second time I've seen Russ.
Russ? But yeah.
Excuse me.
You know, you never know when you're going to have Tommy John or a Tone Rotator or a labrum or something like that, or, you know. But, yeah, pick go up on potential of youngsters high school. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, my God. All right. I'm sorry to get pissed off. I had to use the restroom again, but it's not actually happening every time I do it. It's pissing me off. Keep walking away. If I don't, we're gonna have a mess to clean up.
Murray, jumper, no good. Rebound, Harden, 92-83. Harden drives to get the foul, no call, but to get the shot up on the putback. Harden putting up numbers right now, 25, 5, and 8. What was that?
I saw something on Twitter yesterday. It was like, she's a 10, but she doesn't rip the toilet paper on the line.
That's funny.
Like, what the fuck am I? I was like, what the fuck am I reading? Murray drives in on Harden, kicks inside. Why give it away, Jamal? That's a horrible pass. Go up with it. You draw a foul at the worst. They don't have the hunger they came out with in Game 5.
I think the non-foul calling got players rethinking their regular moves in this playoff so far.
Yeah, knocks that in. You might be right.
Nobody's really playing the game.
No.
Because even Harden is trying to do his little moves and not getting the call, so he looks different. He has to do different things.
Jamal drives in on Jones. Let's see if he kicks it out this time. No, he doesn't. I mean, it's what you should have done the first time, brother. 12-point game. I mean, they got to get on a comeback. They've been on several, X to O streaks so far.
Yeah.
Kawhi driving in on Jamal, pulls up from the mid-range. Good shot. To scrunch or fold, the debate still rages.
I mean, as of right now, we're looking at a game 7.
Oh yeah, Jamal, big three, turn it up, turn me up. Still an 11-point game. Got to get a stop. Let's see how JR's bet's looking. JR is on a stinker right now. He needs 1 point from Gordon. Oh, that's double dribble. Lucky he could foul happen beforehand because that was a double dribble and a half. Jokic needs 1 more assist. Gordon needs 1 more point. Kawhi Leonard is there. All right, so JR, we need a score by Gordon and an assist from Jokic, and JR finally gets out of his slump.
Oh, cool. Well, everybody's on the floor that he needs.
Yep.
And Kawhi will get more points for sure. He'll get at least 10 more points.
Well, Gordon's not. Gordon's not on the court.
Oh, damn.
Kawhi's good. He needs. Yeah, they took Gordon out, so he still needs a Gordon point. Gordon should get 1. Oh, he should get 1.
Yeah, because He's gonna come back.
And Jokic should get an assist. Here it comes right now. Shoot it.
Never mind.
Russ not going to turn it down, even though he should have, because he's not hot today.
No, he's not.
Man said last night I was at a party and the food was so good I ate too much, so now I got to cut the cows today. Fuck it, let him ride, man. Let him ride. You know that's next week's problem, right? It's the weekend. That's next week's problem.
That's too funny.
Better roll some hand, some over to me as well. Harden for 3. Got it.
He didn't have no bet with Harden?
Yeah, he just had a 3-leg. It was like 36.5 or 37.5 total points, rebounds, and assists for Kawhi, which Kawhi's at 26 points, 5 assists, 8 rebounds. So that's clear. He had Gordon over 14.5. Gordon's at 14. And then he had Jokic over 7.5 assists. So he needs point Gordon, assist Jokic. So what's your take on Mel Kiper? Why he's given some importance as an NFL draft analyst, so I can get right as much. Yeah, look, I'm so glad you said that, RS. I'm so glad you said that.
Yes. The answer to this. So listen carefully. There's actually a documentary about Mel Kiper and how he became this person, which I watched over 10 years ago. It's nothing. There's no importance. There's nothing whatsoever. Mel Kiper convinced the NFL in the late 80s, early 90s that what he does is important to the NFL. And the NFL fell for it, and they have been paying him ever since. If you look at his actual picks, he is less accurate than he is accurate. So there's no reason, there's no specific rhyme or reason that he has made this person. He convinced them that they needed him, and he kept the job. So when he first started, it was just him and his wife doing all this stuff. And I'm telling you, I seen a documentary about it, and I thought, because I used to ask the same questions, like, why is it Mel Kiper? Because like the 92 pick players, and he'd be wrong. He'd be straight wrong.
He's always wrong.
But he basically just convinced the NFL that what he knew was important, and what he knew was always correct, and it just wasn't a thing. But because
it's so funny because his last like 10 like upcoming stars as quarterbacks, like star quarterbacks, have been wrong. Big wrong. He was a Zach Wilson, he was a Sam Darnold, he was he was all these guys, and all of them have fell short. Now some of them have been doing okay as of recently, but Mel Kiper to me holds no weight. But he is exciting. He is exciting television. I'll give him that. He's very passionate,
bro. That's all he did, to convince him. When you watch the early documentaries, his assistant was his wife in the beginning. She used to do a lot of research for him. That's how he used to get all his numbers. She would do all the research, give him the numbers. Then he'd go on TV and talk about stuff. It's a funny little short documentary. I think it's a 30 for 30. But I was like,
RS, I would recommend to you, man. We have a video on our channel. I can actually go pull it up real quick. We did, well, not me and Nan. Me and Nan helped out with the background stuff for this one. But we have a video where we interview a guy that I do respect very highly in his predictions and his evaluations of players, in the great Charles Davis. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna shoot you a link for the interview that we had with him before the NFL draft, and I suggest go watch it, man. Yeah, dude, look, and we're planning on having Charles Davis come join us again, hopefully before the start of the season, and possibly a couple times during the season. And what was really fun watching it, we talked with him a week before the NFL draft, and some of the things that Dolph and Carlos talked to him about, he actually mentioned some of those things on live television that Dolph and Carlos talked about. Yes, he did. He for sure did. That's so cool, man. The most humble, just amazing person. I'm so happy that he's going to be the next lead analyst for college football on CBS starting next year, not this year, but next year, 2026. So happy for him, man. And man, we're obviously honored to have that opportunity. What a year it's been, bro. What's up, Danny? Danny said, come to a basketball game in Europe once. It's crazy experience, crazy fans jumping, singing, throwing smoke flares, nothing like it in the NBA. Well, yeah, most of those things would be illegal in the NBA. You would full blown get arrested if you try to bring one of those into a stadium. Those games do look insane, Danny, though. They definitely do.
Can I get a double foul? I need a double foul.
Yeah, I'm not experienced with that.
Jokic elbow, what's the name in the face?
Danny, what teams do you support in Europe? And if you have a team in the NBA, who do you support? All right, so Jamal Murray, 7 seconds. They're playing slow. Watson, he's got to make a decision. Pulls up. He didn't like the shot. Had to force it. I don't know why. Yeah, again, why? Like what the announcer is saying right now, why put Watson in a position like that? This ball needs to go through Murray, Michael Porter Jr., and Jokic every single play, every single possession.
Is that Gordon about to come back in?
Good steal. Oh, Kawhi misses.
Yeah. Oh, Watson.
Oh my God, Watson. Westbrook, he's gonna fly. Yeah, good job, Westbrook. My goodness. Oh, you're shut off too? Okay. All right, we're in the same page. All right. You see Batum bring it down?
Yeah.
Gordon, he passed it.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. All right, let's make sure we're still set. YouTube crashed on us for a bit. It said Nonpfixion. Now I feel after your story about Mel Kiper convincing NFL, he can convince anyone. I bet. Oh, I'm sure, man. What a shot, Bogdanovich, bro. Cash it in.
There's probably something on YouTube where you can probably still find that old video, but it's no real rhyme or reason, man. No real rhyme or reason.
Watson gets the rebound, dunks it in. I mean, but they got to get stops. They're not getting stops.
Yeah. Especially with 5 minutes left, you got to get a few stops.
They need to go on a run. It doesn't have to be a crazy run either, but you need like an 8-0 run. You have to get an 8-0 run right coming up within these next 2 to 3 minutes. Yeah, great defense by Christian Brown.
I mean,
now Bogdanovich to Leonard.
In pass instead of shooting it.
Shoots the baseline jumper. That should be off Clippers. And now we'll see Gordon come in. I'm assuming he's going to come in for Westbrook. No?
Oh, no.
He's coming in for Watson?
Yeah.
Yeah, Watson. Russ to bring it down. Guarded by Bogdanovich. Going to run past the screen. That's too simple for Russ. Guys, look. When Russ has the ball, the last thing you want to do is clear the paint.
You want to make him shoot a 3.
Right. Don't clear the paint. Look, Russ might be a little bit older. He might not have the spring that he had 5 years ago, 6 years ago, but he still has more spring than what? 85% of the NBA?
and some speed too.
Yeah. He's explosive.
You're just a flightless bird.
Well, it's so funny. He didn't have to say the word damn, but we all heard, well, I'll be damned.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be damned. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I'm a big hater on Chet, but Chet to me is just funny. He's just a funny dude, bro. like I thought he was really serious about it. Like in college, he definitely was very serious about his like swag and shit like that. Now I think he reminds me more of like a Jack Harlow, where he's got a little bit of something, but like he jokes with it too.
Yeah.
Bro, pickleball might be the most interesting sport in the world to me because I see debates on my Twitter feed every once in a while, every couple weeks, where it's like someone's playing pickleball and they are hitting it hard at the other opponent, and people are in the comments like, that is so disrespectful. You should not be hitting. And I'm like, what are we doing? Are we playing shuffleboard? Like it's what do you mean he hit the ball too hard?
I'm like, where did pickleball come from? Because you hadn't heard about it. Then one year, just everybody's playing it. It's like,
because there's another game. What's the other game that's in the UK? Anyone from Europe? That's it's similar to pickleball. It's a racket sport. I think it starts with an S. I can't think of it right now. Oh goodness, but it's kind of similar to that. But it's enclosed. So the way that sport works, it's an enclosed arena, and so you can let it bounce off the wall and then return it back. But it's not like racquetball where it's one singular wall. It's still a middle net and everything.
Yeah.
Squash. I think it might be called. I think it's called squash.
Oh, okay. I've heard of it. Yeah.
Squash actually looks sick. I ain't gonna lie. I'd play squash. Pickleball, not so much. I'm good. I'm good on the hype for pickleball. I'll just go learn how to play tennis. I'll suck at it, but I'll rather go do that. I'll go play tennis. I wanted to learn how to play tennis for a while. When I was younger, me and my friend Jordan were trying to decide which one of us were more, I thought was the better athlete. And we started we wanted to do a like series of like sports of one-on-one like stuff. And we started off with tennis, and it was a sport neither one of us had played. And we were going at it. And we both realized we sucked, but we also had a lot of fun. And we're like, dude, we should play more tennis. My dad played my dad was actually a damn good. My dad's like me, or how I used to be, where like, pretty good at just about any sport there is. I'm definitely not athletic like I used to be anymore, but he worked at a country club, so he would go and play tennis. And whenever the trainers would be out there, and if their clients didn't show up, he'd play with them. And my dad got fucking good, like would win club tournaments and stuff like that. Never played tennis a day in his life until he started working there. It would just piece them up.
That's crazy.
He's like, there wasn't many people that could return my serves. And I'm like, that's insanity. Batum, quick release, no good. Good defense stand there for the Nuggets. Let Murray bring it down for the Nuggets. Now over to Gordon. We need a point from Gordon. Did Jokic get his assist? He has not. Jokic working his way inside. Wants the foul. Gets the bucket instead. Daz Jeans didn't pass on. Brian, I'm not bad at any sport. Like, I'm just letting you know. I'm not athletically built. Like my dad was like 5'11", and like I got more of my mom's skinny jeans than my dad's muscular jeans. But
yeah, he's wearing them right now.
Yeah. Not jeans, you fucker. That's actually that was really good. That was really good. I'm just gonna put my head down and drink my beer for a couple of seconds.
105-96. Murray guard Harden. Harden drives, passes back out to Powell. Powell's gonna drive, gets it up, and gets a foul call. Foul against Brown.
This CBA, Brian, you just got me pissed off. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I got me pissed off. I think it's mainly because I've always been so undersized and small, so everybody thought that until I'd step onto a court or a field or whatever it be, and then give them the fucking work.
That's a big ass monitor on top of that stadium.
I am RS. I am fired up now. Got me going. Got me going. I don't know if you were typing bullshit or bitch or what you were saying. I'm telling you, Brian, I've never been bad at a single sport that I've never been bad in a single sport that I played. You can literally ask anybody that knows me. I used to make seniors in high school when I was a freshman at 4'11" be my fucking child, to where the coaches would beg me to play for their team.
Oh,
come on, Gordon!
Gordon got blocked by 4 guys, man. That was the
Zach,
one.
you tried. I'm not a great swimmer. I will agree with that, RS. I'm not a great swimmer. I can swim, but like I'm not good at racing with swimming. I did it for 1 year. I got a couple medals, but I hated it.
Jokic to Gordon.
Please.
And there you go.
Yeah, JR.
There you go.
Big money. Ka-ching.
Got them both in the last in that one single drive. Instead of rocking water.
What up, Christian?
Move the grip a little bit.
Still a lot of basketball to play. Kawhi driving it on Jamal. 10 seconds, kicks out Powell. Powell has Harden. Good move by Christian Brown to know where Harden was there. Ahead of the pact is Murray, left-handed layup, and another timeout Clippers.
6-point lead.
6 points. Rocking water. No, not that bad. Not that bad, Brian. I just wasn't that very fast. I wasn't that very fast. I did only start swimming whenever I turned like 14 or 15. Yeah, I was 15 when I started. And people had already been swimming for like many years, but yeah, I definitely couldn't keep up. I mean, I'd be in your first group and everything like that. And I wouldn't place last, but I was nowhere near the first. I gotta start doing the next video I think I'm gonna do I might do a solo video either Sunday or Monday of watching a couple of them of like how to play cricket to lead up to the when I'm gonna meet up with our pit.
Okay.
When I go play on the 18th.
Cool.
Said I bet first try Zach was really struggling. I mean, not necessarily struggling. I just wasn't fast. I just couldn't compete. I was there. I just couldn't compete. And I hated it. Do you know what I hated about swimming the most? Is that swimming took place in the summer and I had to wake up at 7:30 a.m. to go to practice during the summer. And I was like, fuck that. I was like, I don't even really want to do this anyway. I only did it because I had like 2 friends that did it as well. I was like, I'd rather wake up at 10 and go play basketball and football in the front yard with my friends.
Yeah, because my first job at Fresno State, I used to work in our gymnasium with a crew, and we used to have to open the swimming pool for the swimmers in this like the early spring, early summer. I used to hate doing that.
Yeah,
everybody be like, it'll be like Saturday morning, everybody in the dorm knocked out. I got to get up at damn 6:30 to go open a damn.
Good tip out by Westbrook.
Yeah. Gotta walk to the gym and open the shit for these swimmers. And it's only be like only 4 of them show up. I'm like, if only 4 gonna show up, man, I'm not doing this every time. We got 10. It's like 10 people on this team. What the rest of everybody else? And the bad thing about it, most of the swimmers.
3 seconds. Harden drives.
Was in the same dorm as me. So I was like, I know where y'all live.
Oh my God, Westbrook
Again.
blows another easy one.
Again.
Oh, Westbrook. That's 3 now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I never thought anything because, like, I've always been a high effort kid. Like, in anything that I do, like, I always give it my fullest type of guy. Like, show up to practices early, stay late, do extra reps, do all that stuff. With swimming was the one sport.
Wow,
what a 3.
Yeah.
Swimming was the one sport that I would definitely go use the restroom break and just sit in the locker for a bit. Jokic, thought about the 3, try to get the foul, spinning on Zubac, has control. We still need we got the assist, so we don't care about the bet anymore. Now it's just about the game. It's gonna go out of bounds. I believe it's off Clippers.
Yeah, it should be off Clippers. It should have been a foul call, but it's off Clippers.
You should play cricket. What do you most excited about? Batting, bowling, fielding? I won't ask you. You weren't fast enough. I'm most excited about bowling. I don't think I'm gonna be a good batter because I wasn't a very good batter when it came to baseball. I think I'll be okay at like placing the ball. Gordon for 3.
Oh,
no good. Offensive board. Westbrook straight away triple. No good. But the putback for Gordon keeps it at 7. I'll answer that question after this game, RS, because we're getting into it now.
Gordon sitting on 19 points. Powell drive.
I'll just. Good block, but he should not have got past Gordon there. That's horrible defense. Feed to Westbrook. Westbrook gets blocked again. I'm not giving him the ball inside the paint again, man. Brown. Block foul.
Blocking foul on Harden. Also a great pickpocket by Harden, too.
I mean, you make these two, it's a 3-point game, right? No, it's a 5-point game.
5-point game.
You don't foul yet. You need to stop. Need to stop. I'm so tired of Bradley Martin paying to get his Snapchat notifications getting sent to people's phones. I thought I got a Snapchat as Bradley Martin. Oh, deadlift day. Brad with the first.
I mean, they the ones that get the most activities because him, Sarah, they should get pushed through because they get so many numbers.
Oh, I mean, I fuck with Bradley Martin. Yeah. I mean, I got to meet Bradley Martin. Super dope guy.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that.
But all right, this is a must make. Got it.
5-point lead.
All right, so you don't have to foul now, and if you stop them, you create a stop here, you might not even have to foul again. They're gonna try to set up the trap.
Denver isn't a bonus.
I'm surprised you don't pressure a little bit harder there. They trapped Harden. Ty Lue calls a timeout.
That's no more timeouts.
That's huge. That's huge. And the fact that Denver used 3 of their 5 timeouts all in the third quarter of this half. Yeah. So, Denver still has one left. Denver has one left, but the Clippers have used all of their timeouts in this fourth. Except for maybe one. I think maybe one. We're just so funny. And, those commercials with kids going to college are actually very accurate too, because there's definitely parents that are exactly like that.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, I miss you so much. It's gonna suck. I'm about to turn your room into a gym, bitch. All right. Back from the timeout. 50 seconds on the clock. 15 seconds on the play clock. Or on the shot clock, I should say. Denver still has one foul to give. I would like to say they hold on to this here. So we're going to have Batum with the inbound. They want to go backwards to Powell. They'll find Zubac up the middle. Now back to Batum. Batum to Harden. Harden guarded by Brown up high. They want to use all this clock as possible. 6, 5, 4. Harden drives in, loses it. It does lose it. It is stripped and stolen. So there's your stop. A quick score here. You don't want to rush it, but a quick one will mean a lot. Jokic gets the ball back, spinning on Zubac, working his way inside. Misses. Now Kawhi with a big run. 2v1.
They have to
He's going to get fouled. Yeah. Good aware. God, Jokic. That's just a bad miss.
Yeah.
Just a bad miss. I think we're going to see game 7, man.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
I'm assuming game 7 will be Saturday or Sunday? Probably Saturday since it's early. Yeah.
Yeah, probably Saturday, like 6 or 5.
One guess why Aussies are good at swimmer. Is that a fan? Fair, SB.
20.4
are you still driving right now? Because I was probably gonna hop into the Discord a little bit to deal with Supercoach since I wasn't able to do it yesterday. If you aren't able to, I might just take this week as an L and just be what it be. I hope English didn't play yesterday. but I definitely wasn't taking a look at it. All right, so Batum with the inbound, 20 seconds. They got a foul again. And Westbrook will foul. Leonard to shoot 2 to go up possibly 7. Right now it's a 2-score game.
Both teams in the bonus now.
I don't know if hyping up Kawhi about this right now with like 5 straight games of, or 6 straight games now of 20 plus points. Like he should be getting that.
Yeah. Especially the way they value him as a great player.
Oh, makes the first just barely. What the hell is this dude KT sending me? This dude KT is sending me fight videos right now.
Like street fight videos?
No, I think it's like videos of his people fighting.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, it's an old video. Never mind, it's an old video. I don't know what the hell they're doing. I was like, you misses it. All right, 2-score game still. So the last time out, we'll give them the advance. So they're going to be at half court. They got to get a 3, a foul. Likely they make at least 1 out of 2. 3, foul again, and then 3 to win. I mean, that's your best chance. It's a pretty cool commercial.
Yeah.
Hold on. What's good, everybody? Appreciate y'all for being here, man. If y'all are new to the channel, go hit that like button. Or if y'all, even if you're not new, you better hit that like button. Y'all know better by now. But if you're new, hit the like button, subscribe, guys. We'll be covering a lot more playoffs. I know we've been a little bit slow on things. It's been a busy month for both of us. We still have a lot of things coming up, but we're going to try and be live for some more playoff games starting next week. So do appreciate y'all for being here and joining us. You know what, Coley? Shut up, Coley. Shut up, you bastard. Shut up.
I was asking about your answers for you yesterday.
Oh, was he? Murray, triple, no good. Got it back. Gordon's got to put it up. Needs to make it. Ain't going in. That's it. That's game.
That's game.
That's game.
Game 7 in Denver.
All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Look at that. Well, look, I'm waiting for JR to come in and tell me about how excited he is that he won, because he did win. Yeah, I'm waiting for JR to come back in. He got, let me double check. He said 14.5. Gordon got 19. Said Jokic 7.5 assists. He got 8. And he said Kawhi Leonard, I think it was like 36 or 37.5. He got 27 points. Yeah, that's 37. Yeah, he got 42. So he should be good.
He should.
Man, say get that job, save money, and broadcast from Australia. You know what? You spot on there, Mainstar. Hopefully, I get that call in the morning, bro.
Yeah,
I know. I feel like I'm gonna have such a hard time falling asleep. Like I need to go to sleep right after this.
Yeah.
I know I'm gonna wake up at like 4 a.m. just like stressing, because that way I don't miss the call.
You're gonna set your alarm, and you're gonna wake up 2 hours before your alarm goes off.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I mean, because I don't think they'll call me before like 9.
Probably
not. But like, yeah, but I'm gonna set an alarm at like 8 o'clock and stuff like that. Make sure I'm up just to be sure. Make sure up and perky and awake and everything. And if I get that toss them out. No, I'm just kidding. I think the biggest thing that's going to hold me back is that they are really trying to get someone now, and my TWIC card could take up to 6 weeks, which would be about 3 weeks later than what you normally would be able to start.
Yeah.
But hopefully they liked me enough to not care about that. And the TWIC card can come in sooner. Like it can come in like 3 weeks, 4 weeks. So it is possible.
Okay.
But that is your game, man. Clippers go ahead and force a game 7. Clippers win 111-105. Sorry, Marshall, for the loss, but we'll have game 7 out in Denver and Mile High. Was it 55,280 feet above the ground? Crazy work over there. Great game by Kawhi Leonard and James Harden, both putting up 27 and 28 points. Norman Powell with 24. Not a whole lot of work off the bench, which I think is a good thing. They wanted their guys in their starting lineup to show up. It was different from last week. This week they did so. So good game by them. I guess your biggest concern is probably just rebounds. I mean, they got 35 overall. It was spread around a bit, but only one player in double digits for the boards in Kawhi Leonard. When you take a look at the Nuggets, it just was not a great day for Jokic. Jokic had 8 assists. He had 7 rebounds, 3 steals, 1 block, had 25 points, but he just looked sluggish and he looked like he didn't turn it up until a lot later. Michael Porter Jr. struggled today. Aaron Gordon got his 19. You can't complain about that. He did take a lot of threes, only going 1 for 6. Jamal Murray started off on a hot streak, slowed down for a bit, went 9 for 19, got 21 points, 8 assists, 8 boards to go along with it. I mean, it's overall a good day for both of these teams. Just the runs by the Clippers in that second half is really what just made it hard for the Nuggets to really try and take things over, especially with your big stars just not playing up to the ability that they can. Man, you've been a real jinx for CSK. They are the first team to get knocked out of the playoffs. Coley, I haven't even watched, so like you can't call me the jinx anymore. I haven't even watched.
Maybe Coley, you're the jinx right now.
No, because he's an RCB fan, so But RS said, yeah. Well, no. Wait, that you said. Yeah, I'm most excited to learn how to bowl. I mean, I'm not gonna be able to do any fast bowling. Like my shoulder will probably pop out of socket if I try to do some fast bowling and stuff like that. But I know I was able to get a lot of movement in the ball whenever I used to pitch and stuff like that. So I'm excited to learn for that. I'm excited to do some fielding. Batting, I wouldn't say I'm excited for because I'm not a big hitter. I never was. I was good at being able to target the ball and put it into a spot, but with me being a little blind nowadays, I don't know how good that'll work. But I mean, nevertheless, I'm just happy to be out there, man. I'm hoping to have a fun time with the guys. On May 18th, we're gonna record it. We're gonna film and stuff like that. I'm gonna have Skylar come out and film for me. So should be a fun time. I'm definitely excited for it nonetheless.
Do it and love it.
If you can find space, that's one of your strongest elements, Coley. Batting, you'll be fine. Yeah, and like I'm not sure exactly what we're gonna do. Like I told him, I think we're going to be playing like in between a game or something like that. I can't remember exactly what he said, but it would be like just a full blown intro. And if all those things go well, then we'll hopefully be able to do some more stuff with them throughout, and see if I can actually improve and get better. I think it'd be fun. I don't know if I would never be able to join a league or anything like that. I feel like that'd be really cool, but by time constraint and how far away it is for me would just, that would never be possible.
Yeah, it'd be too difficult.
Yeah. But a better time zone, all sports world. Oh, it was I don't know what y'all talking about anymore. I'm excited for the cup shoey. The cup shoey, disgusting. There you go. But I'm gonna hop in the Discord just for a minute, just to set up my super coach teams for AFL and NRL, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get some sleep. I won't be back until likely Monday, so I'll be on for about 4 days. I think we have another video coming out either tomorrow or Saturday.
Yeah, tomorrow Saturday. I haven't finished the thumbnail though.
Yeah. So either tomorrow or Saturday we'll have another video. It's on Glenn Phillips, and then we'll have some more recording on Sunday for the following week. So appreciate you guys. Thank you all for being here. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and we will catch y'all on the next one. Best of luck to the Clippers and the Nuggets on Game 7, and we'll get ready for round.
Had a great time, man. Glad my coughing wasn't crazy this time.
Yeah. Said you're going out, weren't you away 2 days ago? Yeah, it's It's been a busy couple of weeks, Andrew. It's been a busy couple of weeks. I'm going to visit some family and stuff like that this weekend, so I'll be gone for a couple of days. Yeah. Anyway, guys, appreciate you guys. Love you guys, and we'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.
Peace out, y'all.